Welcome to moistcritikal's compilation to fall asleep to relax. Time to let your brain clock out and your body settle in for serious snoozing. Grab your premium slumber gear and prepare for a lady tier drowsiness. If this helps you drift off to dreamland, drop a like, subscribe, and comment goodnight below. Sweet dreams, you beautiful sleepy souls. You probably can't tell just by looking at me, but I spent over 10 hours outside yesterday. It sounds like a Mr. Beast video. It's almost unbelievable that someone like me could endure something like that, but it's true. Now let me go ahead and define outside. I don't just mean leaving my house, going from my house to like a movie theater or something like that. I mean actually in the thick of things, under the scorching sun, in the heat of Florida, drowning in the humid air, suffocating on my own saliva. I'm talking about me in nature. Just Charles and the great outdoors at Universal Studios Orlando. I swear to God, this isn't a sponsored video or anything. There is a reason I'm talking about this. I just need to set the stage first. Nobody believed in me. They said I couldn't do it. They said it couldn't be done. But you know what? To all the naysayers, I went out into the real world and proved you wrong. I braved the wilderness with ease. For over 10 hours, I slapped that shit around, and it was no problem. They said, Charles will give up after an hour, he'll be crying and whining, and, you know, it'll be embarrassing. But you know what? I didn't give up after an hour. I may have held in a pee too long, waiting in line for the Amazing Spider-Man ride, and maybe let out a little urine preemptively, but even though my pants were wet, my eyes were dry. I didn't cry, I didn't complain, and I had a great time. So, why were we at Universal Studios, you're asking? Well, it's because the #1 Rocket League team in the world, Moist Esports, is in the United States right now. They came to Tampa to do a little boot camping before the RLCS World Championship, which is starting August 4th. And while they were boot camping, they wanted to experience the best this great country had to offer. So we took them to Universal Studios and showed them what we're all about. With the Jimmy Fallon ride, Fast and Furious, E.T., Men in Black, we spared no expense showing them what makes America so awesome, so fucking epic. Now, for those that don't know, our Rocket League team is EU-based. It's Rise, Joyo, Vatira, and Noah, and for some of them, this was their first time experiencing Universal, and we wanted to make sure that they got the best impression possible. So while boot camping, we took a day of just having fun, going out there and getting grimy at Universal in the 105-degree weather, with 98% humidity or some shit. Like, it was amazing, and I know they enjoyed it. I have no doubt the blessings of Jimmy Fallon and Vin Diesel will turbocharge them and prepare them to take first place at the RLCS World Championship this coming week, and I'm super excited. Of course, I'll be doing a watch party on Twitch, as I have been for all of the other tournaments, and I absolutely can't wait to watch them perform. But what I really want to focus on today is those rides. Jimmy Fallon raced through New York, Fast and Furious, I don't remember, Fast and Furious, Welcome to the Family, bitch, E.T., Save E.T., and the Men in Black Attack ride. The reason I want to focus on these is because I believe this is the best humanity has to offer. When you think of amusement parks, you'll think of like Disney and shit, and when you think of like specific rides, like really good thrill rides, or just in general the best rides ever, you're probably thinking of things at like Six Flags, the big roller coasters and shit like that. But I'm here to make a very convincing argument on why you're wrong to have that opinion. So let's start with the obvious one, Jimmy Fallon's race through New York. I don't know if I can actually show any footage of the rides here because they're pretty explicit that they don't accept any photography, but I know there are plenty of videos on YouTube showcasing these rides in their entirety, but I'm just not going to roll the dice here. I'm just going to paint a picture with words. So this ride puts you head to head with late night's #1 guy, the superstar, Jimmy Laughs by the Gallon Fallon. And my God, he spares no expense here. He's bringing his A game. Not only is the ride great, but the jokes, whoo-wee! I mean, you're going to be having thrills, and you're going to be having cramps in the side of your belly from how hard you'll be laughing. The whole experience here is something that cannot be understated. You go into the NBC studio, you're seeing all kinds of cool NBC lore, and then Jimmy Fallon calls you up. It's your time on the late night big stage, baby. You get to see some highlights from the Jimmy Fallon show, such as the time he smacked an egg on the top of his head. I mean, who could forget? And then Jimmy Fallon talks to you. You sit down in these really beautifully comfortable chairs, which are just made out of metal, and they're at like a terrible angle, so you end up sinking straight down and hitting your tailbone on a jagged piece of metal because it's constructed so well. And then you strap in, and you're in for the time of your life. It's a giant dome, it's a big screen, and Jimmy Fallon's talking to you. The objective is simple. We, since we're a team, we are going to be racing against Jimmy Fallon through New York City for the sake of beating him. And if we beat him, that's good for the ratings and it makes us happy. If he beats us, we suck. That's about it. And, we engage in this race, and it's cool. You immediately bust out of the NBC studio. Jimmy Fallon's drifting around corners. We, as the audience, we're drifting all over the place too. And it's got like haptic feedback, so your chair's bumping and grinding all over the place. In particular, at this showing, the people behind me were really having a hoot and a holler every time Jimmy opened his fucking mouth. They were losing their shit. So they were having a great time. We were all having a great time too. I mean, just ask Joyo. Joyo, I've never seen someone so happy. So we're racing Jimmy Fallon through New York. We get to see a lot of cool things. We get to see the Statue of Liberty for a little while. We get to see other cool New York stuff like pizza. Jimmy Fallon throws pizza at us. We go through the subway. And then in a giant plot twist, it turns out our vehicles, they're not just roadsters. Like, we're not confined to just the simple streets. Not Jimmy Fallon, not with these plebeians. So he's outfitted our vehicle with jet boosters, so they turn into giant rocket ships. And now we're not just racing Jimmy Fallon through the streets of New York, we're racing him to the moon. So then we take it to the moon like real men, and then we take a giant space cannon back to Earth, and then we re-enter the studio, and then it's neck and neck. Jimmy Fallon's a little ahead of us, so we pull a kind of dirty little pit maneuver, take him out of the race, and we beat him back, and we win. All in a day's work. Jimmy Fallon's been defeated at his own game, and we leave with smiles on our face. It was a memorable experience, and it was a lot of fun. Now, compare the 35 seconds you spend racing Jimmy Fallon to the 45 to a minute you spend on a roller coaster. The answer should be obvious as to what's more fun. Like, in a roller coaster, you don't get a cool story. You're not even racing against anybody, and Jimmy Fallon's not even there. So I don't know why anyone would ever choose a roller coaster over racing Jimmy Fallon through New York like 5 times in a row. But let's move on. So Jimmy Fallon is, of course, a banger. The race through New York ride, amazing. One of humanity's finest works. But we're only just getting started because Universal also has the Fast and Furious ride, and my God, if you ever need to feel like a man, just go on there. By the time you get out, have a fucking full beard and a hairy chest. This is something special. So, again, not going to show any footage because I don't want to take a chance here. But the story is as follows. You've been invited to a super secret party. It's a big banger. So we get briefed by a live-action human being who's talking with CGI Ludacris on a TV screen. So Ludacris has these pre-recorded lines where he's like, hey, welcome. You're about to go to like a super exclusive party. It's fucking awesome. And then the live action guy is just like, hey, listen to Ludacris. Ludacris is talking about a party. We're about to go to a party. Then they funnel you into another room, which is the same thing, where it's a live action person on a mic with a pre-recorded Ludacris going, this party's going to be nuts. But I hear the FBI is about to raid it. And then the live action person's like, damn, but I was looking forward to this party. Well, better get them on their way. So then they send you into this party bus, which is the ride vehicle. It's this giant party bus thing. And then they take us to the party. It's got it's a screen with a video that plays, and it's just a bunch of people like dancing. And then the FBI shows up. They say, hey, we're the FBI. We're shutting this party down. Hey, this party's too lit. Get out of here. Party's shutting down. Then Roman comes in. He's like, oh, what do you mean the party's shut down? The FBI pulls a gun on him. And then Vin Diesel and Letty rise from the ground on a semi-truck and say, hey, put that gun away. We got our family here, talking to us on the party bus. So then The Rock shows up and says, my gun's a lot bigger, and he's got a big gun. And then after that, FBI guy leaves. He's like, Owen Shaw's coming for this party bus, and we gotta save him. So Vin Diesel's like, coming for our family? No, sir. Get him out of here. So then the party bus starts moving. The Rock comes on the screen in the party bus because the party bus has screens. And he says, one of you is a super secret agent that Owen Shaw wants to kill, and he's not going to stop at anything till you're dead, so we got to get you out of here. And then what follows is 15 seconds of pure chaos. It's only like a 15 to 25 second ride. It's, you know, not all, you know, the star that burns brightest burns out the fastest, as they say. It's it's the best 15 seconds of your fucking life. So you're in the party bus, then all of a sudden on two sides, there's now two screens, and it's playing a video where Owen Shaw's got like a fucking wrecking machine that's drifting all around the interstate, that's chasing us. Vin Diesel grabs onto a fucking helicopter and throws it to the ground. Letty hits you with a grappling hook. And all the while, it's playing the most over-the-top sound effects of all time. So, like, you crash through one of the cars, and it actually sounds like a bomb goes off in the vehicle because they put the speakers right next to your ears. So it just has, like, this absolutely apocalyptic boom sound that'll deafen you for a little while. And then eventually, like, oil spills, and then, like, a water tank blows up. And they have these water jets in the party bus, which are aimed directly at your eyeballs. So when the water goes off, it like shoots a bidet into your eyes, which blinds you. So it takes away all of your senses as quickly as possible. So you're blind, you're wiping your eyes, you're trying to unclog your ears. Meanwhile, fucking Roman and Vin Diesel are slapboxing Owen Shaw on top of a nuclear missile. Like, it's fucking crazy. And it ends with the party bus falling off a bridge, and then Tez saying, "Congratulations, you did it." Didn't really do anything besides get beat up by the party bus, but, you know, you feel like you accomplished something. You feel like you bonded with the people you went on the ride with. It's a banger. It's a great ride. I love it. Another absolutely fantastic piece of human ingenuity and creativity. Now let's talk about the E.T. ride. This ride's existed since back when Jesus was still around, it feels like. The E.T. ride is old as shit. And it feels that way. When you enter E.T., the first thing you're greeted with is the smell of an antique shop. I don't think that place has been properly cleaned in the last fucking 40 years. It smells so old. It smells like a grandmother's butthole. It is absolutely awful. And the mission is simple. E.T.'s been kidnapped, and you have to save not only E.T., but some of his alien friends like Blanca or something. And so we're going to save them from a distant planet, another world. But it's really innovative because you tell an instructor your name, your first name, so whatever you want it to be. They're not going to, like, check your ID. So you tell them, like, I'm Paul, I'm Biff, Bill, whatever. And at the end of the ride, once you save E.T., spoiler alert, E.T. reads your name. He says, "Goodbye, Bill, Paul, Biff." It's so cool. It's so fucking cool. This was so ahead of its time back in the 1800s. But the ride, let's get to the ride. You get on these bikes. The ride is meant to look like bikes. And it takes you on a journey through E.T., basically. So you have like little wax figurines of people that are supposed to be like cops. You have lights that are going off that are supposed to be like police cars that are trying to stop you. Like, hey, don't go save E.T., that's bad. And then an iconic moment is when the vehicle, like your ride, goes over the city, because you're about to go into space, like going over the moon, like with a bicycle. You're over the city, but since this is so old, they didn't have like a screen to project the city. So what they did is they took tiny pieces of cardboard and put it underneath you, so it looks like buildings that are very small. So they put little cardboard building boxes and lights in it to make it look like a little city. It is adorable. It's like something a kid would make. And then you end up leaving this atmosphere. You're now on a distant planet with horrifying alien animatronics that start singing things. And I forget what the song was, but it almost sounded like a curse. Like in Kurt's a Cowardly Dog, you remember, "It's Doc Gerbil's world, it's Doc Gerbil's world." It's that, but E.T. themed. So you're going through that world, seeing all these aliens, and then out of nowhere it just says, "You saved E.T." One of the aliens is like, "Thanks for saving E.T. He's going home now." And that's it. And then that's when he says, "Goodbye, Charles, Joyo, Matt." It's iconic. I can't believe they haven't torn that down for anything else. I am so happy they haven't torn that ride down. That ride needs to exist for as long as humans exist, as a testament to what we're capable of building. It's so wild that that thing still exists. But anyway, moving on to the next ride. Men in Black. This ride is unironically good. I've of course been kidding about the other rides being fun, but in all honesty, the Men in Black ride is still probably the best ride in Universal and Islands of Adventure by extension. It's just so fun. It's a score attack ride. You sit in a car. They have a little gun with like a little light on it, RFID or some shit, little laser beam. And the goal is simple. It takes you through the streets, and there's aliens that are hanging all over the place, moving around, and they're actually pretty well designed. Some of them are just like standard, like almost shooting range targets with little targets on you to shoot that are alien themed. But then some of them are just fully sculpted animatronic aliens that'll shoot back, and if they shoot your car spins around. So you're shooting them, and it's keeping track of your score. Eventually you can start shooting the other cars, and if you hit them, they spin around. So if you have good aim, you can spin them around like 50 fucking times and make them all dizzy and puke and shit. And then by the end of the ride, I'm gonna go ahead and reveal a huge secret here. You fight a giant alien, and Jay comes on and he says, "Push the red button." And there's a tiny little red button that almost nobody knows about, where it's underneath your gun holster. If you press it when he tells you to, you get a free 100,000 points. And you'll win every time thanks to that. So I was able to get 195,000 points, the highest out of our entire group. But it's just a fun ride, like an actually fun one that I think most people know of. Like if you've been to Universal, I'm sure you've been on the ride and had a great time with it. What? You want to go on the Men in Black ride, I know. But you can't hold a gun. I know, it's not fair. You're telling me. I know, hey, it's not my fault. Blame evolution. But anyway, I just wanted to briefly talk about this experience because I spent 10 hours outside and it was no problem. I didn't even get sunburnt. I was putting on so much sunscreen, it was like another layer of skin. So wanted to talk about, you know, the whole experience here and the best 4 rides ever made. If you've never been to Universal, I'd recommend checking them out if you ever find yourself there. Like, they're extremely goofy shit. Like, the goofiest, silliest shit imaginable that I have a massive appreciation for. And, yeah, that's really about it. So, yeah.
Hey guys, it's Sienna May Gomez, and I'm gonna be telling you what goes on behind my most viral TikToks.
This situation is absolutely insane, with accusations flying from both sides.
I wanted to share what I went through.
All I can
Tier
say
1
is
General
that
Shark.
I was in love with him.
These are the facts, and I'm a witness.
And why is all of your evidence posted and quickly deleted? His friends are painting him as the victim, and he is the victim, but not of me.
Ooh, a bombshell. Damn, the editing here is super intense. I feel like I'm about to watch an episode of Euphoria.
I'm young, and obviously I will not always get it right the first time.
Who doesn't love a good YouTube apology?
I love YouTube apologies.
I'm sorry for anyone that's been hurt.
Continuous lapse in my judgment.
It's hard to overlook the irony of David Dobrik turning off comments on a video titled Let's Talk. While some apologies may lead to an accidental admission of guilt, others don't even contain the word sorry at all. Some are scripted, while others are very much not.
You're high. You're snorting a line of off a bad my. You know what I mean?
I actually never saw his apology video. I didn't know he had one.
Online, you get used to a pretty wide range of public statements, varying from sincere and tactful to, oh my god, what are the words coming out of your mouth right now?
Actually, that just reminded me. Jenna Marbles,
Hey guys,
she made an apology video and then quit YouTube, or said she was. Did she actually do that? It's been like 2 years now. I guess so. Damn, she said, alright, I'm out then. Issues new apology to staff as producers are fired. Oh, she also just quit her show, right? So that's pretty fucking awesome, I guess.
I stay grateful and I try to stay humble, and I think that I pay attention to what is important and what is real.
In recent months, her character has been called into question.
Yeah, none of us like Ellen, I get it. Where's her apology?
I don't say nothing to them, really. Reasons. We'll focus on level producer.
Ninja made you, Ellen. Don't forget it.
I gotta keep moving forward and learning and growing. You know, so many people don't teach you about how to live this lifestyle or how to be here in this position, but I'm learning and I'm growing.
It doesn't exactly take a PhD in psychological
studies
to gauge who's actually
Way to be strong.
and who's only sorry they got caught. Accused of a literal crime probably won't have the best of luck defending themselves holding a tangible, actual script in front of them.
To be fair, it's less of a script and more of like a summer reading essay.
Not even the worst interpretive dance I've ever seen. As a response to one of the biggest TikTok controversies in recent
This is how you do apologies.
Join me in documenting the timeline of disastrous PR choices of one of TikTok's once most promising entertainers. In just under 8 months, Sienna built one of the
this
largest
background
followings
music
on
is
TikTok,
slapping. Signed
with a Hollywood talent agency, secured brand deals with a myriad of major companies, and was even set to star in a Netflix documentary focused on her friend group until a flood
and you wonder why
serious
Netflix is doing shitty,
from
huh?
fellow TikTok. It was just going so fast. From the span of August to maybe October, December, I was gaining 1 million followers every week to 2 weeks, landing a place alongside Charlie D'Amelio. After getting along so well and becoming more close, the two began appearing side by side more frequently on TikTok. And as you can imagine, it didn't take long for young fans of the two to speculate on the true nature of their relationship.
3 things I love about Josh: his smile, his optimism, and his way of being kind to me, no matter if I mean to him or not.
How was your first kiss?
How sweet.
Our first kiss? We haven't had it yet.
You haven't had it yet?
You haven't had first kiss yet? No.
The vlog says something else.
What weird questions to ask.
On,
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Ugh.
Not unlike YouTube and Twitch,
Oh my God.
TikTok.
How is the paparazzi like a real profession that still exists in the current century? Jesus Christ. That shit is so weird. So genuinely weird. And it's so outdated now too, considering like all of these social media people and celebrities posted like all of their shit themselves. Like their most embarrassing moments are moments that they are capturing and posting themselves. So the paparazzi are getting paid for actual nothingness. Just to take pictures of them holding coffee cups.
Are you guys dating?
They would very openly show PDA, but never outright clarified whether they were dating. So with this PR win, I have to assume Sienna must have felt a new air of confidence. After all, it was around this time that Netflix was filming for a Hype House documentary.
Yeah.
The chaos surrounding the biggest
hold on, I'm curious. How many TikToker shows does Netflix have? Let me see. I'm curious. Let's see. They have to have like 5 or 6, right? So the Hype House documentary. They have the Hype House competition show on Netflix. Or I guess it's not the Hype House per se, but something like it. Okay, can someone just tell me? I don't even know what I'd search for. There's only like 2? No, that can't be right. They had the Addison Rae one, they had this Hype House one, they had that competition one where a bunch of TikTokers got into a house to fight for like Big Brother style. They had they had another documentary on somebody, and I'm blanking on their name. I think they've been doing like a big investment in TikToker-focused media for the built-in audience. The D'Amelio family's on Hulu. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe it's all over the place.
On the 31st, Mason Rizzo, a friend of Jack's since kindergarten, published the following statement to Twitter, reading, "I struggle with seeing a girl praised after telling my best friend to kill himself and assaulting him numerous times after he set boundaries and then repeatedly wonder why he doesn't like you back. She also has a history of verbally abusing people.
She's young. Come on.
She prioritizes the growth of her platform rather than the positive message she represents herself as.
Whatever evidence you think you have, either post it or send it to me and I'll post it because you have nothing."
That's so bold. That's so fucking bold.
On June 3rd of 2021, this short video taken in November was posted by another friend of Jack's, seemingly depicting Sienna straddling an unconscious Jack Wright, groping him and kissing him on the lips while looking passed out. The guy next to him who posted the video got up after feeling uncomfortable, but went back to pull Sienna off once he realized what was happening, posting this alongside the clip in an effort to further support the claim that Jack was in fact asleep, or at the very least incapable of consent during that time. The Being definitive proof of assault in the eyes of some, this video remains a heavy point of contention today. Sienna has since made the claim many times over that he was not unconscious and completely consenting as it happened.
It does seem like he was.
Another statement not long
That's
after,
usually what I look like
Jack
when I'm
himself
consenting.
would go on to dispute.
The Hawaii incident happened where, honestly, I'm glad that they have evidence.
There's you,
After
Bulldog.
Sienna found out about the video, she said sorry. She said if this got out, she would be done. That it's horrible, and she's working
The
on
Bill
content.
Cosby
Jack
classic.
was a victim of sexual
True.
assault, but not by me. And I am a victim of continual
I bet if they had an
attempts to
earlier
cancel
video
me
there was
and
pudding.
slander my name with false claims. It will not work. I'm here to clear things up and provide all sides of the story because I have been labeled as a sexual assaulter.
Right out of the gate, Sienna's
give
demeanor
some
is
potato.
stronger and more aggressive than before. She comes off less concerned for her friend who she just previously said was sexually abused, and more frustrated with how the situation has affected her.
Any video you go watch of us, please, and I encourage you to go watch my recent YouTube videos featuring Jack,
God,
our recent TikTok.
this is so uncomfortable,
You will
holy
see
shit.
that this behavior
Jesus Christ.
was normal. Online, we touched each other, kissed each other, we were playful. Jack kissed me, and I kissed him. Within the boundaries of our relationship, this was normal.
Definitely not doing much to sway people in her favor. But let's look.
I would usually go over when he's unconscious and yank on his winky.
So I went back and took
It was
Sienna
part
off.
of our
Not to
friendship.
mention, when I got closer, I noticed her right hand inappropriately touching his crotch. She was shocked that I played
I
her
would
off.
play with his
She pretended
nutsack
just
when he
fine.
was having nightmares in
I
order
talked
to
to
ease
James
his
the
mind.
next day about the situation that happened at night.
And then I'd spit on his
He
face.
said that happens all the time.
And also, why was he kissing me back?
She asserts that he was fully awake and kissing her back, pointing to the way Jack's arm moves when his friend gets up from the couch. Now, maybe Sienna isn't sure how gravity works, but I think it's pretty clear to me, at least, which I have to say so I don't get sued, that his arm only moved because the guy stood up.
No,
and
it's like
disrupted
Weekend
the
at
way he was
Bernie's.
positioned.
He's
He doesn't
fine.
move beyond that.
He's
Yes,
fucking
it's a short
fine.
clip. There's not a whole lot to
He's
go
consenting.
on.
Come
Sienna
on.
is eager
Come
to point out
on.
for herself.
You claim in your video that you hear
He said
kissing
yes,
noises.
so she could finger his butthole.
Noises in a pic-
Why did you record it? James, you are Jack's twin brother. And I know that
Whoa.
if my brother saw me being taken advantage of, he would pick up the person on top of me and beat them
That's
to
a
shit, not
classic
film it.
awful
But, I mean,
defense.
that would be a horrible look. They're trying to incriminate you, not themselves. To me, Jack's twin James took this video
Exhibits
for his
potato.
brother's own good. She then goes on to rapid fire a bunch of points that, again, really don't matter as far as what she's being accused of.
This was also in November when we had first just started to kind of ease our way into relationship, not relationship, defined, and you were introducing me as your girl. Having your friend take a 10-second clip out of context of this entire night is not sexual assault.
She's confused why
All right,
it's
case
even an
closed.
issue at
Fuck it.
all, since James
Run
and
it.
Jack had never brought it up to her privately. This would not age the finest either. In the wake of Jack's
She's
formal
better than
statement
Amber Heard's
published to
lawyer,
his
though.
YouTube channel about
That's
half
true.
a year later. Sienna issued cease and desist letters
Good to see you again. Hope
regardless,
you had a good
though,
week.
and went on to take a month-long break from social media. The situation died down once again, at least before Sienna made her long-awaited
Yes.
and critically acclaimed.
Yes.
She comes back and posts this absolutely
Let's
insane
fucking go.
video.
An interpretive dance video for an essay.
It's so good. This is how you should
Take a whole
apologize.
month off social media, but now I'm back. Hit him with the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse dance.
Hey!
What is this?
Let's go.
How deaf and stupid do you have to be?
But through struggle, I found clarity within myself.
God, apology videos are always amazing, but this one I still think is one of the best.
I don't have anything to add. This
Fucking
is literally the
epic.
worst response to any controversy I have ever seen.
So good.
Somehow, Sienna May's PR team figured that
Exit
shooting
Prime,
a highly
Angstis.
stylized interpretive dance to a song which contains the lyrics "I did nothing wrong, I'm young" would be an appropriate response to SA allegations. God,
And it
I'd love to
was.
be a fly on a wall during that meeting. It's like getting up in the middle of your trial and doing the Squidward dance. I mean, if you go to Google Tone
God,
Deaf
I
right
wish.
now, a link to her video pops up. For God's sake, she starts off with a close-up shot of her push to start.
Even if I can only inspire one person, I will have done what I was put on this earth to do.
It's
Very Sia-esque.
Before launching into the worst dance moves a human being is capable of. Needless to say, this video convinced everyone she was...
Didn't Amber Turd just fire her whole PR team? Maybe there's a chance we see in trial her break out the interpretive dance like as a last-ditch Hail Mary. I don't want this to be the last one. It can't die here. I really think there's a lot of potential with the apology interpretive dances. So, fingers crossed. I really think we got a good chance there.
The Hawaii incident happened.
Jack can confirm that he was in fact passed out, unconscious, almost the
Oh,
whole
I can't
night,
believe
and
that.
Sienna
That
had
looks like a
taken
fully
advantage of
conscious
him in
man
his
to
most
me.
vulnerable state. Two friends escorted her out of the party since she had also been causing additional problems that night, but resorted to jumping and rolling out of a moving vehicle to get back
Oh,
to
I forgot
Jack,
about that
who was
part.
hiding from Sienna in the house. According to him, her parents had to
That was like
get
full-blown like
Two
Jason
friends wanted
Statham
to take her
stunts.
home, and I don't know, it was just like normal for me that I didn't think there was such like a problem at all. Like part of me wants to blame myself for being nice and sticking around after so many times, but now I realize that I was stuck in this like manipulative cycle of her acting like she extremely cared about me.
Yeah, she's like a
and then
fucking supervillain
that night
of
she would do stuff to
wanting
me, and it was
to fuck
just
Jack.
so normal for me. I got used to it.
painting a horrific picture of waking up in the middle of
How
the
does
night.
all this happen before you raise a red flag, though? You've clearly not been around a ton of people. People you think are a friend, you'll ignore a ton of flags for. Happens all the time, even if it's not romantic. I am holding in a pee-pee really badly, though, so I'm gonna go tinkle real quick, and I'll be right back.
On February 23rd, 2022, Sienna May returned to the public eye with an appearance on the BFFs podcast hosted by Dave Portnoy, the CEO of Barstool Sports, who you may remember as a proud investor of the infamous crypto coin SafeMoon, which turned out to be a worthless pyramid scheme.
Hey, SafeMooners!
To fire and sue his employees on the spot for wanting to unionize. Or you may know his abundant legal history. Whatever the case may be, Dave Portnoy, alongside his co-hosts who are half his age, brought Sienna back on the program after having her on just a year
sounds about
prior.
right. I actually saw Dave Portnoy in real world once when we went to that god-awful fucking Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather fight. Dave Portnoy was there, and he was leaving the stadium, and one person asked for a picture with him, so he turned around and asked if anyone else wanted a picture with him, and nobody said anything. That's the only experience I've had with Dave Portnoy. It was fucking awesome. I like his pizza reviews, though. I don't know too much about the guy, but that situation was pretty awesome. Shit was great.
I want to talk about my emotional state, and like I feel like what I want to touch on is like how I'm doing and like the emotional questions that I know you guys are gonna ask. But as for like the legal and like the so what's going on questions, that's for them to answer, because like I don't want to. I'm trying to. I don't want to butcher anything. This is all like now it's serious, you know, like.
What a blunder.
Okay, yeah. So
why would you go to an interview on something like this and bring lawyers? That just makes it look significantly worse. Hey, Charlie, you did something bad. Do you want to talk about it? Yeah. And I'm bringing an entire legal team, too. Okay.
You guys and whoever's going to see this now, that there's nothing being done. Like, I just
Why does that...
kind of like...
What?
All right, I'm gonna let my team like just talk about this one and kind of like.
She has the worst
If
PR
that's the
team of
same
all
team
time.
that told you to do the interpretive dance,
Holy shit.
I'm thinking you should probably be worried. When the two had never even gotten to the point of dating, he made it clear he did not want to be with her, and she still persisted, according to what's been claimed.
I like really loved him, and I was like, I'm gonna get married to this guy. Like, this is the one. Like, I was so stoked on him.
Man, that is such weird behavior. Bro, if this was a guy saying this, it would be much differently received. This is like actual incel shit. They were never even dating or anything. At all. Talking about like marriage and shit. This is the one. Exit Prime. Gizmo, Thebe, and Dermot. Yeah, that is like real stalkerish behavior right there.
Sienna likes to emphasize that the two had never had sex, as if this was ever something Jack claimed, and I'm surprised Sienna keeps harping on it, even with her lawyer sitting right next to her. She absolutely cannot, for some reason, answer Dave's question of, well, did you know he wasn't
into it, and you're still pursuing it?
Instead, all of her answers are keeping the best interests of Sienna in mind, and how
Wait, does she have two lawyers
all of her
here?
answers are...
Wait, is this one of the normal hosts on Portnoy's show? This doesn't seem like the company Dave Portnoy would keep. She brought two lawyers? What the fuck? Hey, Can I get Saul Goodman over here and then, I don't know, someone else, please? I really need to make an impression.
Are keeping the best interests of Sienna.
Oh my god, you're right. Wait, they are in the same room, all of them.
And you're still pursuing it?
Instead, all of her answers are...
Yeah, you're right. It's the same plants. I knew she was here because she reached out and patted her on the shoulder or whatever, slapped her in the face, God only knows. But yeah, I didn't realize this guy's in the same place too, unless he has just been like deep-faked in here.
The National Center for Audio and Video Forensics was retained to perform an analysis on a cell phone video posted to social media. I was asked if the video could be used as credible evidence of the accusations against Ms. Gomez. In short, no. The posted video is not credible evidence of these accusations. The video is not original. The video has been heavily altered. The video
based on
provides
what?
No context to the events.
Wait, how did...
The video is not credible.
Well, I think we need to clarify in these first two statements. This would be huge if you can prove the video has been heavily altered. You're telling me someone actually did CGI this shit in here? You're gonna need to, like, clarify here. That would blow this whole thing wide open. The video doesn't exist. Yeah. Point 5. The video is not real. In fact, nothing's real. What is solipsism?
Of the accusations against Ms. Gomez.
I feel like that was a bad CSI video. I mean, my instinct is people are going to be like, that's a guilty video. It felt like a bad movie.
Actually very funny. They shred this video in front of the guy who made it. But I have to say it's hard to deny the video is short and doesn't show the events leading up to and after what is taking place. She repeatedly chose to take advantage of Jack Wright when he was at his most vulnerable, keeping him at arm's length no matter where they went due to her bizarre, ignorant, and selfish infatuation with a boy who clearly didn't reciprocate feelings. I personally believe the latter. After everything Jack has said and personally testified against, it's hard for me to look at this video as anything other than the truth, even if saying that could get me crucified by Sienna's legal team. However,
I don't know, man. Her legal team doesn't seem that adept. This guy actually put together a fucking CSGO montage to prove why the video is bad without any evidence. He just said 4 points. It's not original, it's heavily altered. Like, with nothing else there, it's kind of worthless.
It doesn't matter how young and inexperienced Sienna was when she goes to such extreme lengths to keep Jack and her critics at bay, as to not damage the precious reputation she's built on a mountain of lies and sick dance moves.
God, their dance apology is so fucking good. I love it. I wish more people would do that. That was interesting. The person who edited that dance was my hero. Oh, you talking about like the Banjo-Kazooie sound effects? Yeah, that was pretty cool. Do you think clout prolongs relationship? Oh, do you think clout prolonged their relationship? I mean, yeah, it was a business. They were both profiting off pretending to be together or whatever. Of course. A class action lawsuit has been filed against PlayStation for nearly $6 billion by a consumer champion named Alex Neal. Now, I'm not Saul Goodman, but if I was, I'd start planting cocaine right now because this is a huge lawsuit that's going to need a miracle to win, I think. I'm not an expert here, but it does seem like this lawsuit's got teeth, and they're coming at Sony's throat. 6 billion clams. 6 billion barnacles. You know how much I love wackiness. I love wackiness more than Bubble Bass loves Krabby Patties, and this lawsuit's got me hyped. Now, this lawsuit is proudly brought to you by PlayStationYouOweUs.co.uk, which is a beautiful website name. Like, that's pretty aggressive. It reminds me of, like, a Roblox petition to get their V-Bucks back or something. But this was a site where people would sign up who felt wronged by Sony, and Alex Neal is the class representative. And on the site, there's a 5-point breakdown that talks about why they're trying to steam PlayStation's ham. So the first point being that Sony has a near monopoly on the sale of digital games and add-on content through its control of the PlayStation Store. Sony uses this dominance to enforce strict terms and conditions on game developers and publishers. These terms allow Sony to set the price of digital games and in-game content and charge a 30% commission on every purchase of digital games and in-game content from the PlayStation Store. This results in excessive and unfair prices to consumers for their digital games and in-game content. And these prices are all out of proportion to the costs of Sony providing these services to its consumers. So basically they're saying that Sony has used its dominant position in the market to unfairly overcharge consumers. Now for reference, this was filed in the UK, and a brand new PS5 game in the UK will cost you about £70, which is the equivalent to $82. So I do think they're getting fucked in the ass a bit here. It's quite an overcharge if you ask me. And I'd love to see them win this lawsuit, you know, power to the players, as PlayStation says. But the more I read into it, the less confident I feel that they'll be able to Fortnite dance on the grave of Sony with this lawsuit. I don't really think they're going to get a big W from it. And let me just explain why I think that. I'd love to be proven wrong. Like I said, I think it would be great if they actually did win this lawsuit, because I do believe they're being overcharged, but I don't think they have the strongest case here. Just looking at these first 5 points, the first one just stands out as factually incorrect. They're claiming that Sony has a near monopoly on the sale of digital games and add-on content, which is just blatantly wrong. I would slap you with a fat F on your report card if you submitted this to me. Like, that is just not true. There's Xbox, Nintendo, Steam, there's so many other digital games vendors out there. It's not just Sony. Now, if you're talking about PlayStation exclusives, then yes, Sony has a monopoly on the digital sale of the PlayStation exclusives. But if that is the claim, it needs to be a lot more clear, because with the wording here, it just makes it sound like you think Sony is the only console to exist and the only platform for digital games, which it isn't. The other thing that was confusing my little reptile brain was that 30% commission they mentioned, talking about how the Sony demands 30% cut of digital game and in-game purchase sales from the developers. That's not exclusive to just Sony. Xbox, Nintendo eShop, pretty much every digital game vendor has some kind of commission that they force. It's not just Sony, so I don't understand why they would target them specifically, since it's the industry norm. But I decided to spread the cheeks a little further, dig a bit deeper, and listen to what the UK consumers were saying. And it seems to be that in the competitors' shops, like the Nintendo eShop for example, they adjust their prices so that way the conversion makes sense and they're not being overcharged. Like a new Nintendo Switch game is £50, which when converted to like US dollars is about what we're paying in the States. However, when it comes to the PlayStation Store, that's not the case. So a new PlayStation 5 game in the States is $70, and in the UK it's £70. However, that converts to a lot more. That's 82 US dollars. They are just blatantly paying more. Instead of adjusting that price down to like £60 or whatever, they just keep it at that 70, and thus they're being overcharged. At least that's what I was reading from the UK consumers, which again, at the end of the day, it's blatantly obvious that they are paying a lot more for games than we are in the States, and I totally do agree that it is a ripoff. And Alex Neil, the class representative, has 14 years of experience as a consumer rights advocate. So it's not some joke of a lawsuit that was haphazardly thrown together by a faceless nobody. This isn't like that situation on Twitch where that guy tried to sue Twitch for like $100 million because he couldn't stop watching female streamers and ejaculating, and he tried to blame Twitch for a porn addiction. This isn't that case. This is a real legitimate case that Alex Neil has put together. But I just don't know if it's focused enough to actually win. It seems way too generalized and broad, and you can look no further than their own website, where at the very end of these 5 points, they made this statement that just seems a bit misguided to me. This just seems like another desperate effort to throw something at the wall and see what sticks. The business model of gaming has changed dramatically over recent years. The move from games sold as physical discs to games sold digitally has seen the introduction of in-game content, where players must now also pay to progress, unlock more features, or customize their experience with new characters or weapons. Games are now designed to incentivize players to spend as much money as possible, including children. We believe that customers are paying too much for these digital products and that they deserve to be treated better by Sony and compensated. Our legal action is the first of its kind against Sony in the UK. Now, I am never a fan of the think of the children argument. I don't see why they put this here at all, because this doesn't even really run in line with what the lawsuit's aiming for. This is talking about how predatory microtransactions have become the norm, which they have, and it's a huge issue. But that's not what this lawsuit's really about. It's about being overcharged by the PlayStation Store. Talking about predatory and greedy marketing practices from these games that are preying on children, or like fucking massive dopamine hits, dopamine fiends to spend more money, is an issue, yes, but it's not the issue that you're really aiming at here. You're not putting that in the crosshairs. And it's also not like Sony is the puppet master forcing all these developers to be greedy and put these microtransactions in the game. Like, let's say Diablo Immortal's on PS5. Sony has no say-so in what way they monetize that game. It's on their platform, sure, but it was Blizzard that decided to put all of those terrible, terrible microtransactions in there that are preying on, you know, people with a spending problem or children or whatever, not Sony. Now, if the argument Sony keeps those prices too high, then yes, I suppose there's a real argument to be made there that the price is still too high, but the way this is framed makes it sound like it was Sony that decided to put all of those there when it wasn't. It wasn't their decision to have all of those predatory business practices baked into those games. That was the developers. I just don't really get why it's mentioned here. Because let's say Sony brings the price down so that way it's more fair across the board where, you know, if you're buying a microtransaction in a game in the UK, it costs exactly the same as what it costs me to buy it in the States. It still doesn't solve the core issue that you're bringing up here with the games being predatory, right? Like, this whole paragraph here is like almost like fear-mongering. Like, games have become really greedy, and it's partly Sony's fault to some degree, which is why we believe you need to be compensated fairly, and we believe you need to be treated better. Like, what exactly do you mean? Again, getting the price down on microtransactions doesn't solve the problem you just highlighted of them being greedy and intrusive. That's still going to exist, even if you win every single bit of this case. Those microtransactions are still going to be there from the developers because it wasn't Sony that put them there. And just one last thing, in the press release, Neil wrote, "The game is up for Sony PlayStation. With this legal action, I am standing up for the millions of UK people who have been unwittingly overcharged. We believe Sony has abused its position and ripped off its customers." Alex Neil hits us with an anime protagonist line saying, "The game's up, Sony. I caught you with your pants down, red-handed. It's time to face the music." And then in the press release, they also kind of frame it like the consumers didn't know they were being overcharged. But I just don't know how true that is. They kind of hint that it's Sony's fault that the consumers didn't know they were being overcharged. Like Sony was doing underhanded business tactics, when I just don't know if I believe that, because Sony doesn't really do anything besides just have a platform with a game and the price next to it. And you choose whether or not to buy it. Now, if you're not comparing that to the rest of the world's prices, then yeah, you would have no idea you're paying more than I am, for example. But it's not like it was Sony that was doing anything to mislead them, at least not that I've ever seen. They just put the games on their service with how much they cost, and it's up to the consumer if they find it to be a reasonable price or not. Now, if they do any research, they'll realize that they're paying more, and Australia especially is paying more than I am. Which is fucked up because there's no reason for it, but I don't think Sony has done anything to try and lead them down some false belief or anything. I think it's just a matter of they've been charging more and no one's really been questioning it, so they haven't changed it. And that's it. They haven't really been doing any kind of like propaganda to try and fool people into thinking that, you know, everyone's paying the same thing. And now that people are waking up to them being exploited, I think it's great that they're, you know, upset about it, because I don't think it's right. I don't think they should be paying more for no reason for the same game. It doesn't make any sense. But I just don't really like the way they talk about it in the press release, because they're putting that onus on Sony. That it was, you know, them keeping people in the dark, when it wasn't. They just put the games up and that was it. But anyway, overall, I really do hope they win this class action lawsuit, and hopefully the prices do change, because, like I said, it's a whole bunch of baloney that you're paying significantly more money for the same game in the UK, Australia, wherever else. It doesn't make any sense. There's no reason for that. So hopefully this does bring about positive change, and wishing them the best of luck. I just wanted to bring this up because this is a big lawsuit. That's about it. So yeah. Alright, fine. I'll finally address the cupcake in the room. Yes, I know EDP is back on YouTube. It's been about like a week and a half since he rose from the ashes like a phoenix and made a YouTube account again. And since then, people have been emailing me and asking me during streams constantly why I haven't talked about it, why am I not bringing it up. And there's a great reason for that, and it's a pretty simple one. It's because it's not going to last long. This is like my 5th time talking about EDP, so the recap for the last episodes of Dragon Ball Z are going to be really brief this time around. EDP, Eat the Pussy 445, used to be a massive YouTuber, and then he was caught in a Chris Hansen-style sting operation that brought to light messages that he sent to someone he believed to be an underage girl, and then also going out of his way to meet them, which led to the infamous cupcake excuse where he said he wasn't there to meet a child, he was there to get a cupcake. And he also sent pictures of his poop in a toilet bowl to the kid. That part's never as important to the story as the other stuff, but I always like to mention it because I find the shit pics to just be truly innovative. So since that incident, he got banned from YouTube and every other platform that he's applied to, which is pretty much every website on the internet that allows you to sign up with a fucking email address, because he has not only an insatiable appetite for cupcakes, but also internet points. He desperately wants to become a content creator again, so he's tried streaming and posting videos to every obscure platform known to man. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to launch his own podcast exclusively through Team Fortress 2's voice chat, but no matter how small or unknown the platform is, they always ban him because of his past. But he does always try and come back, like most recently with the YouTube account. He did make a new YouTube account to post videos where he's talking about the Eagles, per usual, and he wasn't banned immediately, so people started panicking. People for some reason thought that YouTube was just gonna let this fly under the radar, which they haven't done any time in the past here, but this time was different. They thought like maybe EDP finally weaseled his way back onto the platform, like there was a handshake between Susan and EDP, like you're forgiven, you're welcome back. Which was obviously never going to be the case. He may not have been banned instantly, but he was going to get banned soon enough. In fact, he is banned currently as of me making this video, and the only evidence I have that he ever even came back is Mudahar's video on it, where he talked about EDP coming back, as well as some other YouTubers, but I think Mudahar had the best video covering the subject. This is the only thing left of his newest channel. It took like a week, I think. A week and some change maybe, I'm not entirely sure, but it wasn't long. So the reason I didn't talk about it is just because there was no chance this was going to be him coming back to the platform in a big way or anything like that. So what's the point in really like addressing it or driving attention to him? It's just a nothing burger. It's not like his channel was really growing or anything. The only people there were the people that actively follow him to make fun of him every time he tries to come back. And they always alert the platform that he's there. So the proper channels were already notified, it was just a matter of time. And I'm confident in the week that it took YouTube to act, he didn't get any new victims to prey upon. This was just another attempt from EDP to try and post somewhere. It's just kind of like an STD on the internet. He's like a case of herpes that'll flare up every now and then with a new account, but then it goes away after a pretty short amount of time. So again, I haven't been talking about it because I didn't think this would be a problem that would last very long. I thought it would be something that takes care of itself, which it was. There's never going to be a future where EDP actually comes back to the internet. It's just not going to happen. Also, I guess this is just as kind of like a little PSA thing. Not every EDP account that pops up is actually him. This happens with pretty much every banned person anywhere. There's going to be a ton of fake accounts that are reposting content as like new things to make people believe that it's that person that came back. It's just a troll account most of the time. It's already happened with a lot of EDP accounts. Apparently this one really was him though, and it seems like it actually was him. But for the most part, a lot of them are just memes, that people just fucking around. So yeah, that's really about it. So yeah. Yeah, I saw a ton of Fortnite clips on Twitter today for some reason. It seemed fun, like actually fun, not even as like a joke. It actually just seemed kind of fun. So, I'm gonna give it a whirl. Oh, wait, you can just watch Dragon Ball Super in the game? Oh. What? You get it in the normal game mode? Oh, really? I thought it was a special mode where you get, like, lightsabers and Kamehameha blasts and all of that. That's just in normal Fortnite now? Not like a special mode? Not even showing OG Dragon Ball. Of course not. Dragon Ball Super is what's new. Why would they show 1980s Dragon Ball? They can't do anything with that. Kids weren't alive for that. Holy shit, Indiana Jones is in Fortnite. Why Indiana Jones? I don't think there's a single milk-drinking, diaper-shitting child playing Fortnite right now who knows who this is. I'll go to that giant egg thing over there. Oh my god, that's one of the fighters from Star Wars. This has everything I could ever want. Fuck. Oh, it's a human being. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Yikes. I thought there was going to be a lot of recoil to that bad boy. There was none. Okay. There's already quite a few people there. I'll just come by in a minute. Holy shit, he's got the Kamehameha Blast. Man, he's fucking everyone up over there with that. You can use it 3 times. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. This is fucking adorable. Hey, Bulma. Fresh out, huh? Well, it's good to see you. Pretty sure I saw them all the way over on that island. Yep. Ah! Oh god. Oh, fuck me. How do I aim this? Aim down! Ah, I hit myself. This is not going well. Are these human beings, or what the fuck is happening? Okay, there we go. That was fucking epic. Yep, I can see why everyone says that's shitty. What a long charge time. Let's try it again. It can melt though. Man, oh my god, this game's got everything. Except other players. Oh, there we go. What in the fuck? I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm nuts. I don't know how this works. Oh, I hit him! Okay, get fucked, kid. Sorry. That's unlucky. Everyone said this gun was trash. Alright, I got some Dragon Ball items. Oh god! I can't move it! I don't know if that was a child or a bot. Gotcha! Outplayed, Matt. Go back to algebra class. Ugh, damn it. You think you can escape? How do I cancel this? How do I cancel this? Oh, there we go. Gotcha. Oh, you had a Kamehameha. Oh, and a crown. Wow, this guy was stacked. This guy thinks he's safe just because he dodged one of the middle schoolers. I'll come back for him. I'm gonna kill this guy first, though. Oh! Oh, God! The outplay! So tactical. Oh, my God. That kid's brain isn't even developed enough to figure out what I just did to him there. That was nasty. I want to finish this with the Kamehameha. Just like in Dragon Ball. Oh god, he's going for trick shot. Oh! Gotcha. Good game! That was fun. I didn't get the lightsaber though. I saw that in one of the Twitter clips. That would have been pretty awesome, I guess. That was cute. That was cute. Run it back. Let's just keep stomping the kids. So I just throw tires. I'm just gonna be like a tire bender this round. I'm just gonna throw a ton of these at people and see what happens. I'm here. Oh god, oh god. Tires! Yeah! Yeah! He's so confused right now. Oh god. Oh, it's John Wick! I can't see it. Oh wait, these are absolutely bots, or just the worst players of all time. unlucky. I wasted all my cool tires. Christ, another one! That is not a bot. Oh god. Oh, you son of a bitch. Ah! Stop shooting at me! Where'd he go? Oh, fuck. Okay. Where'd the other guy go? Here it comes. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, that would've been oh god! Oh fuck, where is he? Oh. Rough. That kid is absolutely sad. He is livid. Oh, there's some bad boys over here. Some misbehaving youth in need of a father figure to discipline them? Here I am. Fuck. How about that Uno reversal? Pretty tough. Sorry. You pulled the trigger a little early. Gotta work on your timing, Junior. Damn, I wish I had just straight killed him. Shame. Gotcha. Oh, Goku, you're next? Oh, he knows it's coming.
Oh, he just turned at the last second!
What? Wait, how did that one miss? What a fucking load of baloney. Ah, fish paste! There we go, gotcha. I don't know why he would stop the heal like that, but I appreciate him. Got him with those dirty barnacles. Here I come, kids! The boogeyman rides. I see you on the hill. Wow, I went right into the belly of the beast here. I saw 3 people on the way down. I'm coming up. No scopes. Gotcha. Hey, thanks for bringing it close to me, though. Made it easy. I see Goku there. He's got the AUG. He's got the AUG. I can't believe that missed. That didn't hit? Oh, fuck me. What? Oh, jeez, Rick. I'm getting him with that every time. Just punish their Kamehamehas. That I'm not hitting that shot. Alright, 1-on-1 and I see the last guy. Let me grab shield. I think this guy dropped shield. Oh fuck! Ah! Okay. Yikes. Oh. Damn it. Gotcha. Not today, baby boy. He tried to get back to Namek. Not on my watch. Another big one. Let's ride. Time to build the empire. I'm gonna sell the dankest strains. Man, this is taking a long time to load. Holy shit. Hey, hey. Oh, what? Wait, that's actually a butt plug. Well, alright, I'm already here. What's the offer? Oh, that's very topical. He's referencing the FaZe Clan scam. Interesting. Okay, I didn't realize this was gonna be so exposition heavy. Alright, alright. Oh my god, okay, this is... I just thought I was gonna be, like, doing quick time events to grow weed. Oh my god, alright, this is very different. Okay, weed storage jar, dope. That's easy to understand. Oh, there we go, there we go. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. But I don't want toilet weed? Well, then don't come to Miami. What do you want from me, man? I'm doing the best I can. This is working really well. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. I have to do this multiple times. Got it. Alright. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. It's a really grindy game. Okay, unironically, when I was saying I want to play this tonight, chat kept saying that you're gonna have to grind for like 3 hours off stream before you can actually make any progress. And I'm starting to see that that's probably not like a meme. What are your prices? I haven't set that yet. I don't know. I'll have to see what the street value is first. I'm gonna need competitive prices. To be fair, it's not really a premium quality product here. I'm growing weed in the toilet, so I don't need to be super stingy. Oh, hey. I've got something for you, Chris. That was pretty dank. This does look like someone that would enjoy actual feces weed. Pardon me. Oh, hey, come on. Hey, hey. How have I made 0 deals? Oh, wait, I see. Hey, one at a time. Hey, come on. I'm making money moves. Everyone's loving my toilet weed. Shit's a real hit over here. Man, they keep taking my weed too, even if they don't want it. Oh my god, I keep losing all my doobies. Oh my god, okay, I have to find like the most degenerate people, I guess. Diaper Dan's whole fucking dick is popping out. Let's get some balloons going. Let them know I'm open. Oh, I can only do them in here. I'd say they're kind of worthless once you're inside. I need them to grab attention. Alright. Come on in. Okay, there we go. No! Oh my god, I just doubled. Oh my god. I meant to use it on this one. Whatever. That one's going all natural. The buyers are coming. Just give them a second. They just can't see my balloons here. I'll just advertise outside. Hey, I got so much fucking kush it'll blow your mind. Let's go! And he even kicked some trash inside. Thank you. Bye-bye! Thank you very much. Hey, 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 don't take the trash with you. What are you doing? That's mine. Stay! My shop needs to look busy. Let's go. Bye-bye. Come on in. Oh, he's really getting exploratory in here now. See, he's starting to enjoy it. I knew you would, Lawrence. Chris. If I can decorate it in cool things like anime and gaming, I'll be the hottest shop on this entire, like, area. Oh, that's a cool spot for it. And then... Oh, that's looking so good. What the fuck? I'm gonna need something to really differentiate myself from all the other weed businesses. Maybe like horseshoe or something fun. Cornhole, maybe? Foosball, even? Selling to minors will make you stand out? Can I sell to kids? Can I relocate to like across from an elementary school and just call this like a comic shop or something, maybe? That would be a pretty good business model, actually, if possible. Take this! Yeah! I don't like your tweets on Twitter. Take this, Elon. Yeah, idiot. Let's go. I got a new batch cooking up. Hey, Roger! Hey. Do I have to do free samples every time? Because I'm bleeding out. Do I? Yeah? Oh my god. Alright, Roger. You're getting a real good deal. Come on. You want to see how the sausage is made? Thanks again, Roger. Such a reliable guy. Hey, come here, Neil. Man, those are some fucking mean nipples on this guy. Holy lord. Welcome, Neil. You here to breastfeed or get some weed? I'm just kidding. I'm just yanking your chain. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. As long as I secure the customer. Hey. Bye-bye, Neil. Who else needs some? You getting hungry again already, Neil? Come here. I got more for you. Here we go. My kind of people. Oh, hey, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. You need to come by my shop. I'm not giving you a choice. Alright, now buy something from me. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, hey, hey. I've got all the good strains. I've got Poop and Poop Deluxe. Let's ride. Hey, talk to me. Hey, talk, please. Alright. She's waiting by the lab. Maybe she can be like my assistant, like Dee Dee from Dexter's Lab. Chris! Oh my god, it's so good to see you. Chris. Yeah, come on in. Go to the Twitcher app on the PC to get more customers. Okay, is it like Craigslist or something? I need to come up with like a really cool tagline. Oh wait, what? Oh wait, that's actually kind of crazy. It connects to your Twitch chat. Yeah, I guess so. Oh wait, this is... Oh, I thought it was like all in-game. This is kind of sketch. I know Seer used it. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's good for him. I'm not gonna risk it. I even got my little bathroom prisoner back. She completely left a minute ago, but I guess she just had so much fun in here. She decided to come back. Who needs bathroom weed? Hey, Schmakeel, let's go. Oh, I don't have any... What if I beat someone up outside? Hey, wait, what are you doing? Where'd you come from? Get back here. Where'd you come from? You robbed me? Yeah. Yeah. Any chance you have any, like, rolling papers on you? No? Roger. My sweet, sweet boy. Are you coming to my shop right now or no? Yeah, you know I got the stinky. Big order? Big spender? That's my boy. Chris! Oh my god. You're like family to me. This is like your 6th visit already. It's great to see you. It really is. And a bigger order, of course. Yes, thank you. I'll be seeing you soon, you fucking beautiful little corpse. Bro, what the fuck is this? $18? Wow. Okay. Get out of my store and never come back. Poor. You're poor. Ew. Poor. Poverty makes me sick. Get out of my store. So is that the only thing I can do right now is just find rolling papers and free sample doobies and wait for Roger to become so gluttonous that he comes to eat my weed? He's my only reliable customer right now. Thank you, Roger. It's always great to see you. Have fun in Whoville. Oh, got a little more juice in the tank, eh? 44 bucks. I like that. Thank you, Chris. Hey, be careful out there. It's a full moon. Those tits are looking even better than before, huh? Oh my god, you did not. Oh, thank you. He's going to my store. I am cranking this way up. Let's go! I'm rich! That's so big. Great doing business with you, Melinda. Fucking idiot. God, this is gonna be such good growth. They're gonna love that one. Chris specifically is gonna lose his fucking mind. Oh my god, they're already coming. Hey. Hold on, if you wait a second, I can sell you some AK-47. Oh boy. Her eyes are already rolling into the back of her skull. She's got a feed now. Airdropping it in 1 second, Chris. Oh my god, only 35 seconds. Holy shit. This is gonna be a buzzer beater. Okay, just wait right there. Maybe I can stun lock. Nice. Hey. Always a pleasure, always a pleasure. Chris! Why would you do? I'm your plug. I am literally your. You shop at my store every 30 minutes. What do you mean I gotta plug? Where is he? I'm gonna beat his ass. Where's your plug? And you took my doobie too. Roger! Neil, you better come in, I swear to God. Neil. Swing by my shop soon. What do you mean soon? Thank you. My first line. Let's go! Another happy customer. Bye-bye, Roger. Thank you very much. Come on in, Neil. Up to the counter. Don't be shy. I'm not gonna motorboat you. Hey, have a great night, Neil. Have fun. Have a good night. Another shitty small order, you piece of shit. Get out of my fucking shop. I swear to God, you vampire. Golly! Can I just make some money, please? Oh my god, they're piling in. Hey, Roger. Yes, of course. Come back anytime. Anything you need, Roger. You know I got you. Hey, Lila. It was an investment. Oh god, they're fighting. Oh my lord, it's a dance battle. And Roger's already coming back. This guy's been here 3 times in the last 4 minutes. Roger just lives here. Good to see you, Roger. Hey, Chris, don't you dare kick him out. Okay. That should complete the next mission. Diaper Dan. Alright, come on to my shop. I'm securing customers for my future. Roger already back. I love to see it. Good purchase as well, Diaper Dan. Welcome. First time shopper, big time spender. Alright. Now we're fucking getting somewhere. Okay, let's get some decorations. Can I buy them online? Yeah, Roger's been smoking those big doinks. And I appreciate his business. Whoa! Let's go! Okay. Alright, that's a big order. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're feeling it. Need to replenish my stock. Pardon me. Hey, Roger. Hold on, just give me a second. I'm working. Alright. What do you need? Perfect. Give me a Roger. Oh my god, they are coming in so hot today. Ooh, some purple haze. Great choice. I'm making so much money now. Oh my god, and Chris. The gang's all here. What a day. What a beautiful day. Whoa. Everyone's coming in hot right now. Well, yes, welcome. Of course. Yes, who's next? Hey, no fighting. Wow, okay, I have too many customers now. Oh my. Holy.
We're almost there. There you go, Charles.
This looks kind of tank ranchy.
This is it. We're here. This is where you turn in.
This is the Alamo?
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
Looking for giraffes.
Keep an eye out.
Where are they at?
Find them.
Yeah, it was raining. Everyone knows giraffes don't like rain.
Yeah. You just follow this until you find a building.
You'll find one eventually.
There he is, the boy.
Oh, the sheriff's here.
Look,
Hey,
we're all different this
here's
time.
Matt.
I'm the... What would I be in the town?
You're Wily Shitterman.
Wily Shitterman. I'm a slippery shitterman.
Alright, so what are we doing today?
I think we're just touring the safari, right? And maybe play some one-on-one basketball over here.
Is there a basketball court? Oh yeah, there actually is.
Shit. There's our tour guide.
Tour guide.
Chelsea.
Another Chelsea.
It's Nurse Joy. Welcome to
We do like a crib style tour.
For 16. Comes with juice.
That's not
of
juice.
the alcoholic variety. Some snacks. A shitter. And a fridge and microwave. Just like the old cowboys used to do it.
Wow, what a tour that was, let me tell you.
How long has it been?
Been 2 days, my butthole's sealed.
I'll tell you what.
Maybe we should drink tonight. That way in the morning you'll have the pre-drinking shits.
Listen,
Yeah.
You get some of that country fried whiskey in you, alright? A little bit of that white gravy, and you also get some tobacco. You get that shit right out.
Let's give them a montage they can't forget.
Yeah.
I'll look for rare breeds.
Yeah, hold on to your hats. Go get it, Joe.
Be very careful. We lost his hat. I'm gonna run and grab it.
Go, go, go.
I can reverse.
I'm pretty fast.
Yeah, no, he's fast.
He's a D1 athlete.
There could be animals nearby.
There's a wildebeest right there.
Matt's the prey now.
Thanks, guys.
It was like what, a 6'8"?
Yeah, so then something like that.
We almost went to your steakhouse the other day.
Now I get why they call them longhorns.
Damn, this guy is mean mugging.
What an astute observation from Pinhead Larry.
One to the left.
These are going to mainly be Watusis and Watusi crosses. A Watusi is an African, yeah. So they're going to be your largest horn bull by circumference, not by length.
That's how I measure mine too.
But like these are... No,
Yeah, this guy's staring us down.
mean mugging. He's so cute though.
He's very
Look at
cute.
that face.
Hey, bud.
I will eat your soul.
Oh, that's pretty.
He looks like he wants to be pet.
Like these guys are definitely above average.
Try me, bitch.
Oh God. We're having a stare down? Hey, bud.
It's crazy that animals don't even speak English. It's fucking cringe.
You know you can't even ride zebras. Fucking cringe.
Looks like he's about to tear your shit up.
Oh, he literally shit himself.
Goddamn right.
How do you do a zonkey noise and a zebra noise at the same time? Can I chase him?
Please, I'll drive up closer.
You will get your shit rocked.
Ralph.
They won a war against Australia. You have no chance.
Not against Pinhead Larry.
Yeah, if they had Pinhead, they would have been golden.
All right, go get him, Caleb.
Oh, he's got a head
Let's
start,
go.
Caleb.
Go, Caleb. Go,
Caleb,
go, go, go.
Oh my god!
He's going.
Go get him!
Run, Pinhead,
He's actually gonna turn and fight.
You guys run exactly the same!
Goddamn right.
You showed him.
Tactic. I was trying to get him to recognize me as one of his own.
Did it work?
No.
And what is it called again?
The Acrocanthosaurus.
Acrocanthosaurus.
Yeah, I've seen these before.
15 million years ago.
What do you know about them?
Oh, they were remarkably evil. In fact, they were working on like nuclear reactors like way before we even knew about that kind of technology. Yeah, they also didn't like recycle or anything. They polluted.
Oh, that's just fucked up. Yeah.
So they did nuclear and pollution.
Yep. So one was working.
That's the worst things he could think of, by the way.
Well, I love nuclear energy. They changed lanes without putting on their blinker.
Out here.
Like pig blue bomb.
You see how stiff that is?
Is that dinosaur poop?
You see how stiff that is?
Yeah.
It could be petrified.
What does it mean?
There's a very fibrous diet here.
You should probably pick it up with your hand.
Or your mouth.
See that, Matt?
Investigate it
Matt, come here.
further.
Matt, come here. Look at this.
No, I'm not getting
Okay, wait, I'm coming here. What's up?
You see how fibrous that is?
I do, yeah.
Dehydrated over time. That means this poop's at least three weeks old. Look at that.
tell you enough about what the channel and how dumb it is. Everything we do.
When I go in, you can tell it's a lot of fiber, so it's obviously an herbivore.
So I'm picking up that you think he ate a lot of fiber.
Am I right?
You are correct.
This dinosaur had Cracker Barrel
You
this
are
morning.
correct.
See, a dinosaur.
I know, but that's what I mean. Like,
Oh, Charlie stepped right on it.
Oh, Charlie.
To see this and you just ruined it.
It's
Yeah,
okay,
you
a
just
little boy
ruined-
peed in that one.
Oh.
You just ruined it.
You want another person to pee?
I actually knew someone peed in here just by looking at it. Pretty sure if we looked hard enough on the property, we'd find D.B. Cooper's corpse.
Is your hand okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to get your hat? No, I got it, Matt.
He's gonna break all the dinosaur tracks. He fell down immediately.
It's called Shungite.
Oh, one of the rare Shungite showers.
Classic. This is from the younger Dryas period, 100%.
Oh, no.
You can tell that from the cratering.
Where can we find like some old artesian build computers?
Yeah, from the prehistoric internet age.
Oh, he's like smiling. Oh, he's so cozy.
Hi, buddy. This is.
oh, that's Scar's girlfriend. That's not Scar. Dang it.
Yeah, we don't like
Yeah, we don't want you.
She won't come up. She's nervous.
What kind of mating sound do they make?
They usually just I don't know. Sound feel. What are you feeling? It's like, hey, I'm broaching with romantic intent.
We'd like to buck. Oh, look at him.
Wow. It's gonna look so bad on camera. It's just trees.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Shit. There's like 50 of them.
That's cute how they all stay together on all this land.
Let me see if they're going to be cooperative.
You better cooperate, giraffe.
She just throws a saddle on it. Well, everyone just stopped when Melman moved.
Hi. Hi, Melman.
He doesn't even look real. He looks like CGI'd. He likes this. I think
Chelsea is here.
I'm living with horse skinning.
Let's see who she chooses. Well, you have longer arms. Alright, you win this time, Matt. I should just have to look up bigger. Fight it,
I think this is Chelsea's like defining moment.
Hi, buddy. You are gorgeous. Wow.
You are just.
God, he's cool.
I can't even with you right now.
What do you think those eyes have seen?
Look at those eyelashes. What mascara are you using, girl?
Wow.
And you
said Boots is pregnant?
They're always pregnant.
Oh, interesting.
So Chloe behind you is the one that had the little girl that we saw.
Congratulations.
Little Maya is just a few months old. Melman.
Hey, Joseph.
And Melman is our alpha male.
Oh, he looks like it.
He's our head honcho.
Oh.
This is the best day of my life.
Alright,
Oh. A very small giraffe.
Yeah. What kind of species of giraffe is that? Look into my eyes.
Helicopter the whole night. Come on!
I feel that.
Where's my baby? Come on, Sebastian. His ears are done. Yeah. Come on, quit eating.
They have Shrek ears.
Against and then just rolls. So we can pet him? Hell yeah. In fact, he really likes to be pet under his leg.
Don't slap him.
Touch him. He likes to be pet under his leg.
What is he made of?
Iron.
And he's actually very like sensitive. So even just like barely petting him, he's like, oh, that feels so good.
Hard. Yeah, it actually feels like they're
So
made
that's
out of
Sebastian, the one in front. He's the older brother by 6 months.
Oh, they're gonna fight.
They're half brothers. Killian is 3.5. Sebastian just turned 4. And they live to be about 50. These are white southern rhinos. White rhinos.
Cool.
So they'll get about as tall as this fence.
You want a pet? Yeah. Go for it.
You think you could feed him?
Oh, wow.
I feel about the same.
Careful.
Brush?
Does it live up to the hype, Charlie?
Yeah, it's awesome. That feels nothing like I imagined it would. I thought it was gonna feel like rubbing a car.
You want to brush the rhino?
Yeah.
I knew you did.
Watch this technique.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's nice. He's actually getting a little excited, Charlie.
Good work.
I got good technique.
Let's go. Check that off the list.
That was very kawaii.
Good job, Charles. Freaked him out, though.
Yeah, it freaked me out, too.
Like, alright, we're not into that kind of thing. It was a one lapse of judgment.
Bash, we gotta get the fuck out.
Let's ride.
Devil magic.
I'm too horny.
Here, let me see this brush real quick.
Yeah, Charlie wants to do it.
It's
like brushing your teeth. Oh, like brushing your teeth, yeah, like little
So
circles.
his dick's like reversed.
Yeah, they pee backwards.
Oh, that's handy.
Terrifying.
That's pretty handy.
Is it like a speed boost when they're running? It's an animal. I don't think it's chips.
It's not an animal.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that must be a small animal. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
You gotta take the hat off.
Don't drop it.
Oh, okay. This is crazy. It doesn't even feel real. It's almost like. Are you lying to us? Is this a real? Yeah.
She just laid it.
Like
She laid it this.
Can you
just
hear the
this-
ocean?
In the past few hours.
I can hear Africa. Okay.
Give it a kiss.
Well, I don't know where it was laying, but
I'll pretend. Yeah. Think you're fresh. Start splatting. Okay. Wow, this is weird with the motion controls. Oh my god. I came on here to hopefully bully some children like I do in Stumble Guys and like I did in Pokemon Unite. I think I'm just going to get ruined. Why is there a tutorial for the 3rd game in the series? I imagine they've changed things around, and it's also there for imbeciles like me who have never played the first 2. But I know Splatoon's mainly for a younger demographic, and I can't let kids have fun in the cyberspace, so I play every game that's aimed at kids in order to just be like this boogeyman, teach them a lesson early on that sometimes things just don't work out. Not everything's gonna be fun. You should charge their parents for that lesson. Yeah, every time I absolutely demolish kids in a video game, I send their parents an invoice. Best girl. Alright. Okay. God damn! Okay, okay. Okay. I'll go pick a team now. Alright, well now I have to be Team Rock. Looks like that's where the furries go. Alright, I'm on it. Alright, we're gonna be Rock. I've already made up my mind. I'm in. The dog is off the leash. Time to rain terror across this battleground. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my god. Alright, now I'm ready. The only thing I've ever even seen from this game... Man, what the fuck? The only thing I've ever seen from this game is that one guy who raged every time he lost. I think his name was like Pulls12 or something. So that's what battles are like, huh? Yeah, that was a lot. That's a lot to take in. Whoo-wee! I didn't see a single opponent, actually, if you can believe that. Yeah, I just don't think motion controls are for me, man. Oh, I actually led the teams. Okay. Man, my team must have blew ass. I was not doing much of anything during that. Motion controls are a must. I feel like that's just brainwashing. Like, I'm sure it's fine without... We'll see. Like, it's not like I was making any big plays with the motion controls in particular. I was still top fragging. Gotcha, pussy. That idiot's using motion controls. Outplayed. Outplayed. This is so much easier without motion controls. Outplayed. Oh, it's a force field. Outplayed. These poor kids. I'm ruining their field trip. Okay, still popping. I'm gonna drop like a fat 20 bomb in here. Yeah, I don't know what this motion control propaganda is about. This is so much easier without it. Yes, sir! Another big dub. How many did I drop? That had to be like a huge amount. #1 overall splatter. Popular target. Oh my god, I'm nuts. That's the rise of Greasehole right there, baby. They're gonna be fearing that name at the lunch tables come Monday. Not today. Outplayed. Look at that distance. You see that? Oh, and I'm still going. My spacing was nasty on the roller guy. Came in like a jump scare. Now I have alt and boost. Let's go. I'm back. Hold on. This is gonna be rough for this. Never mind, not that rough and popping off. Feels good. Nintendo should just be sued. It's a crime against humanity how bad their online service is. And before DC. Nah, I doubt it'll DC this time. I got a good feeling about this one. Let's ride, boys. This uses a lot of ink. Ooh! Was that even me? Oh, this game doesn't work. It literally doesn't work. Alright, I'll take the trade. I'll take the trade. Fuck it, that's fine. We're 30 seconds in, no one's DC'd. Love to see that. This could be the one. Ooh! Did I get them both with that? Yes, sir! That's huge for us. Now force the issue. Push up. Come on, boys. My Boy Scout troop isn't doing anything. Got them both. Did we clutch? Did I do it? It's gonna be a tight squeeze. Unlucky. That fucking idiot! You buffoon! Where are they? Oh, these guys are getting... Oh! What a grenade! They're getting fucked so hard. Okay, I know that guy's 4 years old. And I don't feel bad at all. I'm teaching him important life lessons early on. Oh my god, how many kills do I have right now? 7 or 8? Maybe 9 or 10? Oh, and I'm still going! Oh, and I'm still going! Oh! Just stop spawning! It's for your own good, don't play. Turn it off. Just leave! Just get the fuck out! I'm actually just spawn camping. We're gonna cover like 98% of this. Don't jump in. Don't jump in. I see you up there. Don't do it. Oh, God, why? Oh, I fell. Nope. I'm shutting that shit down. Not on my watch. What a slaughter. I'm pretty sure I dropped 50 kills. An easy 15. You love to see that. That's nice and crisp. Very good. 5 kills per minute. Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad. Alright, let's swap. Let's switch it up. Luna's good. So far, Luna's my favorite. Oh! I like the roller a lot. The fact that it just one-shots is goofy. What's my ult do? I'm trying to push us through. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh! Fuck, just ran the train right through them. I wonder, does this combo? No, it doesn't. I was wondering if I could do like the squid roll immediately after doing that, but it doesn't seem like it. Oh, actually you can. I've got the forbidden tech already, baby. Gotcha. Ooh, what a play. Get in, get out. And come back in. And get him again. Let's go. Wow. What a slaughter. Gotcha. Gotcha. This is so strong. Gotcha. Actually, that one might not have been mine. 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 Oh, the other guy got me. Fuck! I was eating, though. I was straight eating the ass off of him. Oh, I actually killed that guy. Didn't even really see him. I actually might have dropped an easy 20 on this one. But I think we still lost. Oh, we definitely didn't lose. Never mind. I thought that one guy was wreaking far more havoc than he was. There's recent golfing. Not 20. We'll see. My highest so far is 15. And I felt like I got even more that time, but maybe not. I wasn't spawn camp 15. Damn. Alright, let's see how my sniping is. I'll play this like just an op, I guess. Gotcha. He's trying to snipe as well. Cringe. Gotcha. So this just doesn't have a lot of range is what I'm getting here. You're mine. You're mine. Oh my god, one more for the wipe. Just missed. Damn, I choked. Fucking shame. Still huge though. Our sniper's good. When I'm using them. Not when anyone else is though. Everyone else sucks shit at the snipers. Except me. Feel like I'm nasty. I'm getting a phone call right now, but I'm busy. Can't they see I'm playing Splatoon? And absolutely wrecking ass? Get off of the point! Right. Hey. Easy headshot. That guy's just standing still for me, just begging to die. That guy actually tried to counter snipe me. What a fool. Some of these kids are so stupid, man. They're absolutely not going to pass trigonometry. Oh, I missed. But I don't miss twice. Never missed twice in my life. Never will. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? What are you doing? Standing still, knowing that I'm sniping? Are you insane? He's a little out of range. You're not. Oh, wait, I just... Collateral! Somehow. Okay. Highlight reel, pussies. Welcome to Nintendo Online. Alright, these guys are absolute trash. Love to see that. Gotcha. I'm starting to carry. Got him. Is it enough? Is it enough? Have I done it again? Oh, that's gonna be really tight. We got him though. Oh, it's so sad. I thought we had him. Today, Will Smith posted a YouTube apology video for slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars. And when I saw it, I had to scratch my head and wonder why. It happened so long ago. I was confused. Why is he apologizing now? I felt like Robin Williams coming out of Jumanji asking what year it was. And then I remembered that that happened this year. It was 4 months ago that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock's head clean off his shoulders at the Oscars. He turned an award ceremony into a public execution when he blasted Chris Rock to Valhalla, just banishing him to the Shadow Realm with a slap. Oh baby, that's right. He starts this with the most generic YouTuber apology intro imaginable. A slow walk into a big sigh right before getting into the actual apology. Textbook. He's clearly been trained by some of the YouTuber apology greats like Logan Paul, Laura Lee, Tati. I mean, this is perfection here. Every box of YouTuber apology cliche gets ticked immediately except for one. He didn't bring his dog into it. A lot of YouTubers like to bring in an animal in order to, you know, deflect some of the criticism with cuteness with the animal. Will Smith, unfortunately, must have forgot that prop this time around, but everything else he nails.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy.
So the main thing he's doing in the apology video here is answering questions that people have asked over the last 4 months. And again, I have to wonder why even bother. It's been 4 months on internet time. That's basically ancient history. Like, that's back there with like Y2K now. Most people have moved on and forgotten about it. So it's a little weird to be this tardy to the party with addressing these things. Now, of course, I understand this was like a career-ruining moment for him, so he wants to do his best to be perceived positively again, both by movie execs as well as the general public. So if he really did feel strongly enough that he wants to apologize, then all power to him. But anyway, the first question that he addresses here is one that I don't think anyone with half a brain ever asked in the first place. Why didn't you apologize to Chris during your acceptance speech? The answer should be pretty obvious if you have eyes. It's because he was still mad. he was still fuming. Of course he wasn't going to apologize for it. Literally 15 minutes before he accepted that award, he had just charged the stage like The Undertaker during WrestleMania going into the ring and clobbered Chris. So of course he's not going to immediately like fold and be like, man, sorry Chris, that was out of line. He was still upset. That's why he didn't apologize. I don't really understand his excuse of I was still, you know, in a fog. It was all still fuzzy. Like in the moment that makes sense, but over the last 4 months, what, you've just been in a perpetual fog? You've been in like the upside down or something? Like what do you mean? You've had 4 months if you wanted to publicly apologize to Chris and you didn't. And even to be fair here, you still don't. He says I'm sorry to a lot of people, but the one person he doesn't say the words I'm sorry to is Chris.
I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
That almost sounds like a trap, like, hey, I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. And it turns out Will's been training for the last 4 months with slap boxing, so he's been like slapping brick walls until they collapse, so he's ready to really get him with like a double whammy, get him with that encore performance. There's a big difference between saying, I apologize to you, and I'm sorry. I don't think people really understand the value of just saying, I'm sorry. I think it's the most important thing to say during an apology, which he does say later on to other people, but never Chris. To Chris, he just says, I apologize, and the action was unacceptable. Which is, you know, that's good, that's definitely a start, but I really think you needed that cherry on top here of an I'm sorry. This is also just one of those things that should have been handled privately. I'm sure there were plenty of ways in the pipeline to let Chris know that you were genuinely remorseful for what happened, but I understand why he thought this was a good idea. I'm gonna make a video coming forward, publicly apologizing and owning up to my mistakes, letting people see how horrible I feel and what I'm doing to change and be better. The thought process makes sense. You know, let people see a vulnerable side of you and let them know that you made a mistake and you know that. And that, it again, does make sense to anyone who's never been on the internet. I think one thing most people online are starting to understand and wake up to is that when you make an apology video, you lose. It's like what war games taught us. The only winning move is not to play. When you make an apology video, it is a lose-lose situation for you. You're either going to have people that don't believe that you're actually sorry, or they're going to have people that think that you didn't need to apologize in the first place, so now you look stupid. You look like a pussy. Which I'm already seeing with Will Smith's apology, like, why is he apologizing? He stood up for his wife. Does he not support his wife anymore? Oh my god, I've lost all respect for Will with this apology now. And then on the other side of that coin is, man, Will really needed to apologize, but this apology video was so dog shit, he missed the mark entirely. This is the worst apology video I've ever seen in my life. You just don't win with an apology, so again, this should have just been private.
3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment.
You slapped the shit out of a man. It's not that deep. Talking about it like it's the most complex situation of all time, like this slap was somehow, you know, like a Cold War or something here. It was a simple act that affected a decent chunk of people. Chris, most notably, I would say, was physically affected by the slap, but Will's career was also hurt by it. Chris's family was probably pretty upset by it. Like, yes, of course, people were affected by it, but it's not like there needs to be like 4 months spent of just digesting this giant web that all spawned from a slap. Because, again, at the end of the day, it's really not that deep.
After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, you know, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it.
Jada was behind the camera with a teleprompter and a gun, making sure this question was addressed properly. Of course, I'm kidding. You know, Jada just has very odd moments publicly with Will that I think are very tasteless in the things she says to and about Will. And it's the reason why a lot of people felt like she may have contributed to this overreaction from Will. You know, her rolling her eyes and then just having all of that context with the things she has said publicly about and to Will just made people wonder whether or not she was somehow involved in that decision from Will. But he's clearing the air here, saying that it was just him doing it. And you know what? I'll take his word for it. I think this was just an impulsive decision here. I don't think Jada had some kind of device that she can control Will's brain like something out of Dexter's lab. I really think he just completely overreacted and went fucking berserk here for some reason. And I don't think Jada is necessarily guilty of that, but I do think she is guilty of being a very toxic partner. I know that sounds parasocial to say, but the amount of clips and videos of Jada just shitting on Will to his face is baffling. Like the time where she was just talking about cheating right to him and how much she like enjoyed it or whatever during their red table talk. Oh my god, it's so hard to sit through. As Will's like in tears about it and she's just joking. Oh man, it's fucking brutal. And so now Will looks like a cuck. I mean, I'm just not a big Jada fan. I'll say it. I don't think she's that nice.
What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down?
Let me just stop you right there. You don't have to apologize to me. I found this whole thing to be highly entertaining. I thought this was extremely goofy, and no one seriously got injured or anything like that. This was just an absolute fucking wild moment. And honestly, for this section, he should have just said, "You're welcome." You know, to the journalist that wouldn't stop fucking writing about it, like a million articles all going deep into it for no fucking reason, talking about how this is setting a bad precedent and how in the next Oscars, all of a sudden people might be showing up there with battle axes to attack their critics, how journalists are no longer safe, you know, this and that. Like, he honestly should have just said, "You're welcome," for the 2 weeks of just articles and videos about it. Now, of course, there were super fans of Will that were disappointed to see this, and I think it's cute that he said that he was sorry for it and letting them down. He apologized to Chris's family, his family for the negative backlash they've faced. He apologized to pretty much everyone that was directly impacted by it. And now in this section, he's talking about how horrible he feels when he doesn't live up to people's image of him. And I will say he does seem pretty sincere for the most part. But again, it's been 4 months. Most people have moved on. This was pretty unnecessary. Though I'm sure a lot of people that did feel like really disappointed appreciate the gesture.
Disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. Deeply remorseful. And I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human. And I made a mistake.
But yeah, he finishes it off by saying that he is remorseful and he's, you know, working on being better. And if you stick with him, you can all be friends again. And that's basically where it concludes. Overall, I don't think it's like the worst apology ever, especially in the tier list of YouTuber apologies. I think this one was one of the more sincere ones, at least from everything I've seen from it, unless I've been deceived by his great acting, I couldn't tell you. But this is just one of those situations that is so wild to me. Why do this 4 months later? If he had done this like a day, 2 days, even a week after this happened, I think the reception to it would have been much better than it currently is. Yes, it still has, I think, a pretty positive reception overall from like his actual like dedicated fans. But the general consensus I'm seeing here is, why is he doing this? This seems very fake to do it now. It's way too late. We've all moved on, this and that. So again, you don't really win with an apology video, but if he'd at least made like a statement like this, a big statement like this, right after it happened, I think he would have been in a much better position now than he is currently, if that makes sense. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about this since the slap is the gift that just keeps on giving. Somehow, there is still developments with that whole story that keep happening. Anyway, that's about it. See ya. 3 weeks ago, I posted a video with an open challenge to anyone on the internet. This was kind of like my Willy Wonka moment, but instead of inviting you all to a chocolate factory, I invited you all to an insane asylum. The challenge I issued was perhaps the hardest challenge that currently exists in all of gaming. It is a challenge that has been completed by 0 people in 18 years. That's right, no exaggeration, not a single person in the entire world has completed this challenge in the 18 years that it's been available. But I was naive. In my hubris, I thought I could play God and make a miracle happen. I was under the impression that maybe the reason this hasn't been completed is because the motivation for gamers just wasn't there. So I took a page out of Scrooge McDuck's playbook, I reached into my pockets and I slapped a $5,000 bounty on this bad boy, thinking that this would incentivize people to run it and we might see a champion emerge. But unfortunately, all we've seen emerge so far is mental illness. This has broken some people's minds. Spirits are shattered. I wouldn't be surprised if some runners got addicted to hard drugs as a result of this, just trying to forget the pain of even attempting the challenge. Over the last 3 weeks, it has been misery for quite a few runners who've given it a try. Let me go ahead and break down this entire thing for you. The challenge was completing Halo 2 on Legendary difficulty with 13 of the 14 skulls on deathless. So 0 deaths, solo, Halo 2 Legendary with 13 skulls on. The only skull not on is Envy. For those that don't know, skulls in Halo 2 are gameplay modifiers that make the game harder. All of them except for the Envy skull. The Envy skull gives you camo when you use your flashlight, so it's super helpful. So turning that skull off, but still doing the other 13 skulls, completing it on Legendary, solo, without taking a single death. It's never been done before in the 18 years that Halo 2 has been out, and I really wanted to try and push the human race towards greatness. I wanted to witness history being made. And I've watched so many streams of so many different people trying this, and it's just sad. I'm not kidding, this isn't an exaggeration. Of all of the runners I've seen over the last 3 weeks, 99% of every single runner couldn't get past level 1. About 80% of that couldn't even get past the first 2 rooms, which includes me because I've tried this myself. Of every single runner, there's only been 4 runners on Twitch that I've seen get past level 1, and only 2 of them have done it more than once. A popular YouTuber named Hidden Xperia even attempted it for a video and didn't get past the first level. And this made me realize something. I underestimated the challenge. I looked into it a bit more, and I'm going to explain some things that are going to help a lot of you that still want to attempt it, and I want to encourage you to keep attempting it. So, I am raising the bounty. I will now be offering $20,000 to the first person who can complete my sadistic challenge here. This shit is diabolical. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to pull any punches. I'm just hitting you with the straight fucking filthy asshole of the truth. It is brutally difficult, and this is going to take a long time. $20,000 to the first person who can actually make history here and complete the challenge. I'm going to go over the rules again. It has to be streamed on either Twitch or YouTube. And it has to be solo Halo 2 Legendary difficulty with 13 of the skulls on. Envy cannot be on. So all the skulls except Envy on. No save load cheesing or any external modifications or anything like that. Just good old-fashioned spit and elbow grease. Glitches are allowed, but of course not like cheats or anything like that. If the glitch is present in the game, you're welcome to use it. In the description, I'm putting a link to a place to submit VODs. If anyone out there actually accomplishes this, submit it to the link in the description, and we're going to go through that shit with a fine-tooth comb. We want to make sure there's no editing or tomfoolery afoot, no fishy business. This is why it needs to be streamed. There needs to be VOD evidence proving that it's real. No sly editing or tricks like that, which is why the streaming is such a big requirement here. Now, I'm also going to be linking a Discord in the description that was started by the community that has all of like the best strats and best ways of approaching this challenge. So if anyone's interested in learning how to do it or having information at their fingertips to give it a try, the link to that Discord is going to be in the description. That could be really helpful. There's 2 ways of doing this. You can either do it on Halo 2 Classic, the original Halo 2 Xbox game, or you can do Halo 2 Anniversary, which is in the Master Chief Collection, and that even has a lasso playlist that has Envy off by default. Now let me give you all of the cheat sheets and everything that we've learned, or I've learned rather. Halo 2 Anniversary is significantly harder to do this on. The tick rate in Halo 2 Anniversary is higher, which means the enemies are shooting more frequently, faster. So they'll mag dump you so quick that you'll insta-die, whereas in Halo Classic you'll have a little bit more time to respond and hide or respond and fight back. Halo 2 Anniversary is much more difficult here because not only is the tick rate higher, some of the glitches that exist in Halo 2 Classic don't exist in Halo 2 Anniversary. The biggest one being ghosting. In Halo 2 Classic there's a glitch called ghosting, which allows you to displace your hitbox, and it's crucial in the first level. Using ghosting, the first level is actually pretty doable. It's pretty easy. You can ghost through multiple doors and skip large sections of the map, and that's totally fine. Like I said, doing this challenge, you can use glitches. The only thing you can't use is actual external cheats or macros or anything like that. So Halo 2 Anniversary doesn't have ghosting, which is a crucial glitch, really helpful, and the enemies shoot faster and hit harder because they're shooting faster. So Halo 2 Anniversary doing this challenge, I honestly don't know if it'll ever be done because of one level in particular, Gravemind. Gravemind is infamous for being the hardest level in Halo franchise history. This is the level that put hair on your chest when you were a child. This is where most people got stuck, and it's the level most people remember as being the biggest pain in the ass. It's absolutely brutal. But on Halo 2 Anniversary, with this challenge, Lasso, all skulls on except Envy, it's damn near unbeatable. It is so fucking rough. So there's a good chance that anyone trying this on Halo 2 Anniversary is going to not complete it because of Gravemind. And Gravemind is like one of the last levels too, so when you get to Gravemind, you're already like 70% of the way there. So you're like 4.5 hours in. It's just soul crushing. So let me get to my recommendation. If you seriously want to attempt this and seriously want to complete it, I highly recommend doing it on the original Halo 2 disc, Halo 2 Classic. You can play it on Xbox 360. I think there's even Xbox One backwards compatibility, but just playing the original Halo 2 Classic, because that allows you to do ghosting and the enemies aren't shooting as fast, so you can actually survive certain things and respond to certain things that you couldn't in Anniversary. But that also comes with a catch, because in order to do this on Halo 2 Classic, you're going to have to collect all 13 skulls manually each time. So you're going to have to collect the 13 skulls, and you're going to have to do that every time you want to run this, unless you just keep your console on forever. Because Halo 2, unfortunately, being as archaic and primitive as it is, when you turn off the console, the skull effects go away. So you have to get the skulls again in order to activate them. There's ways of kind of cheesing this with making certain save profiles in front of skulls. So if you want to do this multiple times across multiple days, you make these profiles and then just load them up, grab the skull, and then start. Saves you some time, but it is still tedious. So setting it up is more tedious in Halo 2 Classic, but the actual challenge is more doable there. Whereas starting in Halo 2 Anniversary is more convenient because the skulls you can just turn on from the start, but actually completing the challenge there is much more difficult. So there's trade-offs for both. Now I'd like to talk about the two runners that I briefly mentioned that consistently get past the first level. The runners are Jervalin and Pedrogas. Jervalin is the closest by far. I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple Jervalin clips here, but he's gotten to Gravemind a few times actually, but has unfortunately had his runs cut short due to some bullshit, and it's just rough. Let me show you some Jervalin clips.
Just get me up top, brother. Oh, shit, dude. I played that hard as fuck. Okay, I gotta kill this guy. Come on, dude. Just give me my back smack, brother. No! He ate a back smack, dude. He ate a back smack. Oh my god. Oh no, I think I might be dead, boys. Oh my god, I'm fucking dead, chat. How close am I? I mean, I've got the best shot, Sky, but I don't know, I could get it right now, or I could get it 6 months from now. You just don't know. It's just... You just have to get lucky. Like, it doesn't really matter about being good. Like, yeah, okay. You have to be...
That first clip where the brute shook him down for his lunch money was on Gravemind. That could have been a huge clutch moment there, but it just wasn't in the cards. Actually, as I'm making this video, Jervalin is still streaming runs right now.
Are you coming over here? Get off the wall and come here. What are you doing? Come here. You're ugly.
The Sigma grind set is absolutely remarkable here. But like I mentioned, he's not the only one. There's another runner who has consistently at least made it past the first level, and that's Pedrogas. Here's just a clip of some of the chaos and an unfortunate run ending moment.
Malditos golpes que no sirven, güey. ¿Cuántos golpes no solté a la verga que no dieron en el blanco? No mames. En la puta espalda, güey, a la verga. Ay, güey. No mames. Wait, no mames, güey, es en serio.
Yeah, it's soul crushing and demands perfection. It's like a 6-hour run, 6 to 7 hours depending on how efficient you are, and you have to play absolutely perfect the entire time with almost no mistakes, and still luck needs to be on your side. I think it can be done. I really do. $20,000 to the first person that can do it. Let's make some history. Let's get wild and wacky. I want to see it. I believe. That's about it. See ya. Alright. That was quick. Let's get it. This'll probably scare the shit out of me. I'm ready to scream and cry for mommy. I'm such a misbehaving little boy. It's past 10 p.m. on a school night and I'm playing the Backrooms. Time to instill some discipline in me. I'm here. Time to get real scared. It's gonna be really hard to use the spray paint using my controller, I'll tell you that much.
And we are rolling.
Woo!
Nice one, Drake.
Do a pop shove it.
Trying to skate.
Is he pushing Mongo?
Come on, man, do something cool. You want to be famous, right? Whoa! Oh, shit.
Whoa! He no-clipped. Oh, wait. It's reading my mic.
What the hell is this?
Oh my god, the controls are inverted. Holy Jesus Christ. Whistle mechanic. I'll leave that music. I just saw a shadow.
Guys, this isn't funny.
Stop playing pranks on me. There's a resub morgue. Hey. What's up with you? Hey! Hello! My mechanic hasn't come into play yet. Oh my god, they're throwing chairs! Who did that? These are the bits, Red Rock and the Prime Squad. Resub MGP. They're breaking shit. Hey! Hello! Hello! That's unlucky. Oh, it's a little kid! Get back here. Where are your parents? I'm gonna beat their ass. My tricycle. There's the 5 gift subs to me. The bits abysmal. Hello! Howdy! Little Timmy's dead?
Most likely was kidnapped. His mother made a public plea to the killer to release her son, saying she just wanted him home so she could cook him his favorite meal, spicy fried chicken. parents to rescue
Oh
him.
man, that's awful.
Until he passed out from the loss of blood.
Hey Timmy, I just heard your story. Man, that shit sucks, don't it?
The autopsy also revealed that his last meal had been spicy fried chicken. The case is still unsolved.
Hey, I guess it's not all bad.
Please reach out to local authorities.
You got the spicy fried chicken. Hey, Timmy, I just heard the bad news. Hey man, sometimes shit just, you know, isn't good. I'm entering this door. I'm here. What is the point of picking up my mic volume if it doesn't do anything in the game? Like, speak to me!
Hello?
Hey, hello? Hello? Wait, what? Wait, what? I already did all this.
And we are rolling. Want to be famous, right?
Well, I can whistle. How can I whistle during this?
Oh yeah, Drake.
I can hear myself in the background of this.
Whoa.
Oh my god. I'm going straight to hell. Ah! Whoa! Floating noodle.
Guys, you think this is funny?
Oh my god, it's a spider, I think. Get back here.
This place is fucked up.
Isn't this where
I
it
need to
came
get out
from?
of here right now.
P. It's such a stupid rule. Bro, everyone's gonna be so confused when they get to Rule 8. Dumb idiots. Fucking pranked. I'm out. Hey, the epic prankster rides again, baby. Am I right? Am I fucking right? Let's get out of here. Bunch of nerds in the back rooms. Is this a person? What is this? Hey. What's up? Hello. Hello. Hey. Every horror game is just walking. Oh, that's my fucking dinosaur one. Jesus Christ. Help! I'm stuck in the back rooms. Jeepers, help! Help! The Riddler was here. Holy shit, it's Timmy! Oh, he's fighting. Help! It's the back room! No! The tape is ended! Alright, hold on. Let's paint another question mark here. Just in case. Now we run. Timmy, get the fuck away! Go back to hell! Go back to hell!
Oh my god.
Hey, he doesn't have any arms. You can't open it, idiot. Hey, stupid no arm kid. Idiot. Shut up, dummy. Let's go.
Better stay quiet.
Hey, bye-bye, idiot. Hey, can you say bye-bye? Can I get a bye-bye? Oh no, Georgie's coming. Get away from me, you foul beast from hell. You think he sees me? Hey. Hey, you look real dumb up there, don't you? What are you laughing about? Hey, stop laughing at me. Alright, well you can't get to me, huh? How about that? You can laugh all you want, but you're still in a bad spot. That's right, get the fuck out of here. Kids out here dressed like Georgie out of It. Don't listen to the Backrooms, it's not medicine, it's poison. I'm stuck. Hey, what's up, stupid? You back? Man, this mic thing doesn't have any effect in this game. What is the point in using my mic if it's not gonna, like, do anything? Hey! Hey! Timmy! You stupid idiot! Oh, never mind, there it is, it's working. I can't crouch. Timmy's outsmarted me, it won't let me crouch. Okay, I'm out. Okay, pretty awesome. For some reason it took away my crouching. There we go, now I can. Hey, hey, what's going on, Backrooms fans? We're back in the room, am I right? Hey, hey. Let's get wacky. Oh shit. We did it. Have I been to this side? I don't remember. I saw someone peek their little cute face around the corner. Hey, mister. Let me see those braces again. We have not been this way. No, Timmy, don't fucking do it, please, God, Jesus, oh God, oh no, Timmy, oh God, oh my God, he's gonna kick my butt. Ah. Oh God, jeepers, oh, zoinks. 1 HP in a dream. And that dream is to stay in the back rooms because it's so fun.
Nice one, Drake. I was trying to skate.
What is going on? I'm not even playing. I'm still watching the goddamn movie. What in what?
Yeah, Drake.
Good golly. Come on now. What do you mean into the what? It's just the same standard horror formula. Go find these items. Walking simulator. I like the mic setting, or the mic idea though. It's not the first time we've seen that done, but I always appreciate it. You have been lied to. For your entire life, you've been fed a fib. You've been living in a dimension of dishonesty. And I'm here to be the schoolyard bully who drags you back into reality, kicking, screaming, and coming. Pickup lines don't work. It's like the Tooth Fairy. They're not real. They're not effective. They're just weird. I know, that's a tough pill to swallow, but I'm giving you the cold shower you need right now. Is confidence important? Absolutely. No one wants to date some sad sack of shit. But it's not the only thing that matters. Which leads me to what I'd like to show you today. On TikTok, a lot of people have conflated confidence with pickup lines, and there's one man in particular I'd like to show you that I think is the perfect case study for why this is a bad thing. Pickup lines will never work for the majority of people in the world. Unless you are an actual chiseled Greek god, a pickup line is only going to serve to make you look creepy and dry up every vagina within a 5-mile radius. It's just a cringy, gross thing. Pickup lines only work in YouTube prank videos where it's all rehearsed and fake. But a lot of people don't seem to know that, so a guy on TikTok has been using pickup lines pretty much every day for the last month on strangers out in public, hoping to get their numbers or go on dates, and he's been rejected at least like 100 times now on camera, it feels like, in only a month, so he's setting a real world record here.
Hey, excuse me. Hi, I got you Pop-Tarts for looking so beautiful. What's your name?
I have a boyfriend.
You do?
Yeah.
What's your name though? Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to say you're pretty, okay?
Thank you.
You like my Pop-Tart line, though?
Thank you.
It was good?
Huh?
My Pop-Tart pickup line, was it good?
Sure.
Yeah.
I ate Pop-Tart.
Oh, you don't eat Pop-Tart?
No, I don't.
Okay, have a good day.
I wasn't even in the shopping center at this time, but I honestly felt like I needed a shower just from even seeing the video. It's just so uncomfortable. You could tell the girl really just was dreading every second of that interaction. It only lasted about 35 seconds, but I bet it felt like an entire 24 hours worth of misery for her. And for him too. Like, this is a guy that, you know, if nothing else can be said about him, he doesn't stay past the rejection. There's a lot of pickup artists that always say, don't take no for an answer, as if they're like some kind of business student at a shitty university who gets the worst advice ever. You know, if you get rejected, you just keep pushing and pushing and pushing until you end up on the sex offenders registry. At least this guy, every time he gets rejected, he throws his hands up and he's like, oh, okay, then I'm done here. Then he says, thanks for your time, and then wishes them a nice day. Honestly, he's just like kind of a trick-or-treater, like, hey, thanks for, you know, the candy. I'm going home now. So that's great, and it shows me he has some level of self-awareness, but it's still some turbo creepy shit here, because he walks up phone in hand, recording them, and for some reason he always has the light on his phone. It was mentioned in like 4 of his TikToks, like, hey, are you recording? Why is the light on? And then he just denies it, like, no, I'm not recording, just lying about it. But yeah, so he comes up recording them, and then delivers some of the worst lines of all time. He calls this one the Pop-Tart pickup line, but it's not really like a classic pickup line. This is rather unorthodox, I suppose. All he did is approach her with a box of Pop-Tarts and said, I got you this for being hot, and then gets rejected.
Excuse me. Sorry, this is awkward, but I just had to say you're very pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, alright.
This was the rejection that started it all for this man. This was patient 0. The first time he went out in public and told a girl she was pretty. Came on pretty aggressive. She said thanks and then walked away. He walked away. You know, that's where that story ends. Not exactly a fairy tale ending. They didn't get married in the end or anything. But for some reason, this started it for him. This was enough to get him interested in continuing to pursue this as his main source of content.
Excuse me. Sorry, this is awkward, but you're very pretty.
Oh, thank you.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Jasmine.
Jasmine? I'm Nigel. Oh, Jasmine, like the flower, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you do look like a flower.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just kidding. What are you up to?
My man panicked right there and hit her with the just kidding. That was the real-time equivalent of the classic, hey girl, you're super hot, I wanna fuck, and then 5 minutes later with no response, LOL, sorry, just kidding, that was my friend that was on my phone, not me, I didn't type that, how are you? Like, you can't just throw that out there and then immediately backpedal like that. He just bailed instantly.
Excuse me. Hey, I was just leaving the store. I had to tell you, you look so pretty.
Thank you so much.
What's your name?
Sherry.
What are you up to, Cheryl?
Buying a charger.
Oh, buying a charger? What'd you do? Did you break your charger or what?
Losing them.
You're losing them?
Yeah, what store did you see me in? Are you recording right now?
Oh, no, I'm not recording. It's just the light. It's Ray-Bans. It blinks when it sees cute girls.
You're funny.
I really thought my man was about to run out of this store Looney Tunes style after getting caught red-handed recording. That's usually what's the creepiest part about these kind of interactions is they film themselves, like blatantly filming themselves recording the whole interaction. I don't know how they don't get called out more often for it, but it's super weird every time. But yeah, this was one of his more brave ones, just right in the middle of the store as she's trying to check out. You're pretty. Why are you buying a charger? No, I'm not recording. Yes, I have an erection. So what?
Excuse me. Hi, I'm sorry, I just had to tell you look so pretty.
Oh.
What's your name?
Me.
Nee, what are you up to, Nee? I like that. What is that?
I don't know. What's it called?
Trying to get you tattooed on my arm. I'm just playing. How's your day going?
Good.
Yeah, you don't get approached a lot? You look nervous. Am I making you nervous?
No, I did, but I just kept walking.
You got scared, huh?
No.
No?
This one's pretty fucking rough. I can only imagine how scary it would be to just have some random goofball sprinting up behind you, and you can hear him coming too. He's really fee-fi-fo-fumming his way behind her, shouting, excuse me, and then you turn around and it's a guy recording and says you're pretty. That shit's just gotta be painful. Like dipping your nutsack in like piping hot boiling water. Like it just can't be an enjoyable experience, and even he recognizes that, where he's like, oh, you look nervous. You know, you were probably scared. Did I make you scared? I'm sorry. You know, you were scared and nervous. Like he can even rationalize somewhere deep inside of him, like, yep, This was pretty psychopathic shit. I probably did scare her.
Excuse me. Sorry. This is awkward, but I love your outfit.
Oh, thank you.
What's your name?
I'm actually in a hurry.
Oh, you're in a hurry?
Yeah.
Well, can I grab your number real fast, you think?
I do have a boyfriend.
You do? Oh, you're very pretty, by the way. Take it as a compliment, okay? Yeah.
This one was pretty cool because he performed it in front of an audience here. That guy in the back is very well aware of what's going on here, and he's got front row seats to the cringe Super Bowl happening in front of him. And you can see even he's cracking a smile from time to time after how uncomfortable this whole interaction is.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my god, you're so pretty.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Lauren.
What are you up to, Lauren?
Nothing much.
Yeah? What you looking for?
Close.
I'm looking for your number.
I have a boyfriend.
You do? Alright then. Well, you're pretty, okay?
I swear to God, this guy has heard the word boyfriend more than he's ever heard his own name. Every time he walks up to a woman within 3 or 4 sentences, he's able to get them to say, I have a boyfriend, or sorry, I have a boyfriend. Like, I don't know how many times you can take that. Just stop. Just fucking stop. Stop using your pickup lines. Stop recording yourselves trying to, like, come on to women in a really creepy, aggressive way. Just stop it.
Excuse me. Hi. Do you know where the library is?
Yeah, if you go all straight, you should see it. So just continue straight across the bridge.
Oh my god.
It's to your right.
The way you like pointed, you're definitely my type. I just playing. What's your name?
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn, what are you up to, Jocelyn?
I'm actually really late to class.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
What class you got?
Nutrition.
Nutrition. Oh, I love that class. Okay, have a good day. Okay, thank you.
Well, I mean, you know, he tried. There was an attempt there. You know, the way you just pointed out the library makes you the girl of my dreams. You're definitely my type. Regular old Casanova. I have no doubt shortly after filming, the girl ran back and jumped into his arms.
So, which was the library? Sorry, I'm new here.
The library?
Yeah.
Just walk straight like down. It's literally like just walk straight and then it's like that big building right there.
Okay, you go here, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Mine?
Yeah.
Lauren. I'm probably gonna walk by the library right now.
Oh, yeah? You wanna walk me?
Yeah.
Sure. You're attractive.
Thank you.
What's your
Unfortunately, in this one, he managed to run into an extremely nice person who was kind enough to invite him to follow her to the library because she thought he needed help getting there. And immediately upon receiving the invitation, he accepts it and gets super fucking weird about it. This will probably be the last time she offers to help a stranger find the library or anything of that nature. It goes on and on and on for like 30, 40 more videos maybe, I don't know, so many. And he's still going to this day. I think his most recent one was only like 4 or 5 days old as of right now, me making this video. So yeah, I just wanted to show this and let you know, pickup lines very rarely work, and going up to random women in public and being super creepy will never work. It's bad. That's about it. See ya. Looking good. I'll need a few more batches of Denki. Good news is, dumbass fucking Jerry planted only the really long growing seeds in all of my boosted pots. Amazing. Thank you, Jerry. Holy shit. It is crazy how many Goblin Punch deliveries I've been doing. I'm honestly selling and delivering more of this than the pizza places in this, I imagine. Like, Papa John's is going to be out of business in this area. Everyone's too busy ordering Goblin Punch. Alright, this should be like 180k. Sorry, kid. I'm already there. 155. That ain't bad. Nice. Fuck yeah. Oh, he didn't like that. Sorry, Bill. I'll get you a better vape next time. Unlucky. I bought that at a gas station, too. That shit had, like, love and care in it. What in tarnation? What is this? Mixing Denki with Afghani? What are you doing? Jesus Christ, Jerry. That's so unsanitary. Those two strains, they're not a perfect symbiotic relationship. They can't share the same growth station. They're gonna leech off each other. Jesus Christ, Jerry! He doesn't study strains at all. Amateur. And the cross-pollination. It's despicable, honestly. I don't know what she's thinking. Huge level up. Let's go. Damn it. Oh, come on. Looking good. Speedrun. Oh, what a shot. Shoot it up in the sky. What a waste of ammo, but sure. Damn, I actually hit a balloon with that too. What a trick shot. Let's go. Hey, heads up, Roger. Damn, I was hoping that could push him. Damn it. That'd be such a huge play if it could. I have to get around this guy. Got it. There we go. 41G, not bad. Oh, it's way too high. Get off of this planet! Oh, they're dropping bongs. Oh, they've come for our kush. I always knew this day was coming. No! Was that Roger? Did they just abducted Roger? That's probably like the 5th time that's happened to him. Fire! Fire! Christ. I'm coming, citizens! From way downtown? Ah. Oh my god. That pilot's a master. I wish there was a faster way to pick up shit that they drop. It's so inconvenient right now. Oh, close. Almost clipped into the building and made the great escape. Good news is, though, I'll never be able to get the item from that. Because he went inside the fucking building. What a bastard. Thanks to give sub meat. Oh, vaporized at the finish line. Rough. There we go, level up. Alright. Auto grower inbound, baby. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. So we got the cannabine and the field monitor. That's huge for us. Oh, fucking huge! Oh, I still have to water these. This is a big time save, though. Don't worry, citizens. Oh. Oh, wow. That guy just hit me with a nasty maneuver. Well, let me kill all the aliens first, then I'll come back for the merch they're dropping. What deliveries do we got? Can't do this one. I can do this. More fucking Goblin Punch. This entire city is addicted to Goblin Punch. They absolutely love that shit. Roger just fucking phased in here. Good for him. Man's mastered the instant transmission. Oh, what a play! My speedrun strat looking really solid right now. Oh, right, I keep forgetting to look for a new employee. Keep forgetting, but now I've got it. No. Oh, I have Ash Blunts. That's right, I forgot that I unlocked her. I have nothing for her to do, though. I don't really need her stacking merch or anything. That just doesn't seem worth her time. Her going back into the grow room's also not helpful. Double security's worthless. Promo's worthless because everyone's already maxed. You can fill as many counters as you want in your shop. Yeah, it's just I don't see a need for it right now. Like, it's not gonna speed anything up, because, like, there's never any queue, you see? Like, all of my cashiers here are maxed, so they're really quick. I think for now we'll just farm for levels. Get ready for some vape and hybrid strains. I just need to find more locals. 55, big, big, big. Wow, I got pretty much nothing. A dual chamber rig. Don't know what that's good for, but sounds cool. When will the toilet weed come back in stock? I don't know, man. I don't even have toilets anymore. I've grown such a massive drug empire, we've transcended the need to shit and piss, so we don't even have restrooms anymore. I couldn't bring toilet weed back if I wanted to. I mean, I actually use this, so I might as well. 151 for the lava bong. It's such a waste of fucking money. Can I smoke out of this, though? I'm gonna try it. Absolutely massive waste of money, but let's see. No. I'm not spending 400 grand on an alien lamp. Who is this? A YouTuber. What? Wait, what the fuck? This is huge. I'll promote your NFT and totally deny I did. Is that a I don't know, Philip Jensen. Is that a reference to a real person? Is this guy real? This is a real YouTuber? I have to look this shit up. Hold on. I'll do it on my phone so that way I don't accidentally crash the game again. Let's see. Philip Jensen. Yeah, let's see. Does this look right? They must have de-aged him in the game a little bit. Shaved a little 60 plus years off, maybe? What? Jesus! Oh, I thought he was shooting at me. Oh my god. What was... This man's just blasting. Is he shooting he's shooting my customers. Actually, this is really good for business, because if they, like, are scared to come into the city, they'll stay on the pier near my shop. So they'll always be near my shop. This guy's actually great for business out here if he's just going to keep sniping people. Because then that'll force them to run to me for safety. Plus I have Steve on security. Another goblin punch one that's going to just deplete my whole inventory. Whatever. I wish they would stop always doing Goblin Punch. I would love if they'd branch out, like do some Swazi Gold. Some Maui Wowie would be amazing. I haven't had a single Maui Wowie delivery. Why? Why is that? I have so much Maui Wowie. Oh, this looks like the dolphin one. I'm guessing I ride out on this duck and start hunting dolphins or something. Oh, holy shit. Oh my god. She controls like a dream. No! Every time I do a minigame, a snitch enters my shop. I don't get it. That's so sad. Luckily security's there though. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yes, sir! Whoa! God damn! They've been innovating. It's only been 2 days. Wow, okay. That's so much quicker and a lot more interesting. Holy, okay. I like that. And then the rest is just the train ride. Honestly, time should stop right here. Because this is all just a train ride you can't skip. So let's see if I can get this just off feeling, and then I'll try and look for a tutorial on it. Yeah, it looks like he was moving back during the loading screen, but he got his hand to stick right away. Oh, wait, I instantly got it. Oh, no, I didn't. That's just the light changing color. Wait, is this green or red? Oh, it's green! Hey! Okay. That's my own special tech. That's even faster than in the speedrun video. Let's go. I'm already ahead of world record time. I don't really know how I did that. I'm just the chosen one. Oh god, wait, you're right. It changed back to red. What? What kind of haunted shit? Okay, I'm gonna hold down anyway just to be safe. Let's go. This is a good start. Man, maybe I should have put the timer up right now. I'm already on world record pace. We're looking good, alright? Yup. I'm stuck. I fucking blew it. Reset. Hey, we're learning right now. Alright. Surely I don't make the same mistake 3 times in a row. I'm gonna try jumping. None of the other videos do that, but they're also not as talented as I am at speedrunning. Wow. How do you do that? It looks so easy. There's like a gravitational pull to this room, and I just get locked in. Let's go. Nope. Never mind. We fucking did it, baby. And I didn't have enough momentum. Oh my god, that hurts. Oh. Nice. And then... Okay, so that's a lot more consistent for me. And then... Why? Why have you done this? Please, God. Oh, Lord. Sweet Jesus. Let me up, let me up. Oh, oh! Hey. We call that progress in the scientific world. You fucking kidding me with this? Why? Oh, wait. A second wind. I will take that. Let's go! Yes! Alright. Now we're cooking. So somehow he's able to get it where it doesn't break when the gate comes up. Even though he's not doing anything different. So there's a glitch here that I'm not getting. And I don't think it has to do with the doors, because the first guy didn't even touch the doors. First guy did it with, like, raw doors. Actually, never mind. He did touch that door on the way through. He just did it so fucking fast the human eye couldn't register it. Let me try that. So maybe close this on the way through. No, I just closed both doors. You left click, release left click, then hold left click again. Thanks. So it had nothing to do with the doors or any of the other suggestions. It was just a glitch I didn't know. Come on. Come on, you bastard! Okay. Please don't do that again. Did I make it? Alright, now we're really cooking. Oh no, this just doesn't work at all. Wait a minute, I'm traveling through space and time! Wait, oh wait, I see this, I see the train. Wait, I am so fucking close. I'm spamming jump. Oh wow, where, oh boy, what year is it? Alright, I actually think I still might be able to get through. I just want to complete this one time. One time like this. I can no longer use the hands. How does this fucking work? I have yet to clip into the right area. Did I? Oh my god, wait, I might have made it. I just... Oh my lord, I shot very drastically out of the map. I can see the train as I fly by. Oh. Oh my god, I finally did it, and it's the one time I didn't grab green hand. Oh! Hey, that's good though. Hey, we like that. Is this train? Where am I? Oh my god, no, stop, it's pulling me back. Oh! Oh no, I just went straight up. I am getting so fucking close. I am right there. I am right there. Damn it, I'm so close. I can feel it. I might have to give up and just do the other route. This really might just be luck based. Like entirely. Like there's just, I don't know what I haven't tried. I've tried all 4 of their routes, or all 4 of their angles, sorry. And I've gotten it one time without ever like doing anything different. I don't know what to do. Ah, it's so sad. This is the worst trick in speedrunning history. I hate it. At least with the Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine and dies, you get the boat launch every time. You can't really control where it goes, like super well, but you have some level of influence. This is just pure fucking random chance. Thanks for some Stewart and Barbarucci. This is never gonna work. I see that now. This is literally never going to work. I don't know how first, second, third, and fourth spent enough time on this to get an actual run with it. I have to wonder how many hours went into it. It had to be so many. This is pure fucking RNG. I'll just feel it out. Let's just see. Let's just give it a real spirited blind attempt here. I see how it works. It launches the box. Well, this is also going to be pretty RNG reliant. Fuck yeah. Man, this speedrun sucks. Son of a bitch. Oh, I never give up. Unless it's that pure RNG trick I was trying for 3 hours. That can suck my dick. Yeah, we're making good time. Come on. Oh, you stubborn bastard. There we go. Nice. This is better time. This is the run I want. This is gonna be a nice 20-minute run, maybe?
I'm going to need you to trust me.
Come on. Hit the bunny hop, hit the bunny hop. Maybe just start surfing like it's CSGO. Hit it. Queen. Thanks, resub cake. Here I go. Please don't fuck me again. Alright. I like that. Did I get the MILF skip though? Can you shut the fuck up? Jesus Christ, I'm trying to finish this. Here I go. Making amazing time right now. Oh, this was slow. I thought that was instant. I'm in. Red, yellow, red, blue after 2 resets. Red. Nope, that's not the right button. Oh my god. Please. How do I... Okay. How does this part work? The fuck am I supposed to do here? I know the combo is random, but red, yellow, red, blue is what everyone did. Okay, that's all that. Yeah, first try! Whee! So that makes it even more fucking wild that not only did first, second, third, and fourth place get the most RNG trick to work for them, but they also got the combo as 1, 2, 3, 4 on all of them. Holy shit, that's fucking crazy. The amount of RNG in this run is wild. Oh my god. That is absolute insanity. No, the run's not over. Run doesn't end until the train flips.
I can't let you leave.
Oh my god.
I've never met anyone like you.
You can get the auto splitter on live split, then you can turn on having the code on live split.
Well,
Wait, what?
too long. I had so much time to think and reflect. Time to figure
Wait,
out
how is that
exactly
legal?
what I would do when free.
Last part isn't RNG. On your live split, if you enter the game, auto splitter should pop up, and then you can get the code on your live split to make the last part no RNG. That's legal? What the fuck? So that's legal, but playing 240 FPS isn't? It's boring if you don't. Oh, I agree. I agree. But then why isn't 240 FPS legal? I think now time stops. I don't remember. It's somewhere here, time stops. Probably there. On the fade to black. Well, that was without a shadow of a doubt the worst speedrun I've ever done. Like, speedrun game. I love the beginning. I hate that the cool tricks are pure fucking RNG at the end. Oh my god, that makes me so sad. Man, well, it wasn't smooth, but we did put up a time. At the very least. Jesus Christ. I know one of you watching this video right now is having a birthday, and to celebrate, I brought you a clown that we can all laugh at together and really make your special day that much better. So please allow me to introduce you to Bozo. His name is BitBoy Crypto. He's a YouTube crypto influencer who's currently suing another YouTuber named Atozy. BitBoy's seeking $75,000 due to defamation and emotional distress that he experienced when Atozy made a mean YouTube video about him, saying less than pleasant things. And I personally am mortified to learn that someone was being rude to another YouTuber. That just makes my blood boil. That's just fucking unacceptable. So this lawsuit is one that's really hitting close to home here. Atozy was not playing by standard Weenie Hut Jr. rules, clearly. He made a video talking about BitBoy's past with shady crypto and just a general history of sketchy shit, which made BitBoy upset enough to file a lawsuit against him for the video. Now, I'm not here to opine on whether or not BitBoy is a scammer or anything. I'm not here to make any claims against him or any allegations. I'm just here to make fun of him. So don't worry, BitBoy. Don't blow a gasket here. I'm not going to defame you. I'm just here to laugh at you. Every now and then, some pathetic, stinky worm decides it's a good idea to try and legally strong-arm a YouTuber they don't like with some lawsuit to scare them, or get money out of them, or get the video taken down, or something like that. And I always can't help but find it comical, because it never works out in their favor. This whole thing was about him being, upset and riddled with anxiety, worrying that Atozy's video ruined his reputation, even though BitBoy's lawsuit has done significantly more damage than Atozy could have ever done. Angrily filing a frivolous lawsuit on the internet is like publicly guillotining yourself. It's reputational suicide. I promise you, Atozy's video did negligible damage to your brand. However, you have just completely wiped your ass with it. You've done the equivalent of going to the mall and shitting your pants and then trying to blame someone else for those shatted in britches. It's your fault now. So your reputation is trashed because of this lawsuit. The lawsuit is of course public, however I'm only going to be going through this article for the excerpts. I'm not going to bore you with the actual legal speak in there. So to break down the important bits, Armstrong, BitBoy, is claiming that his livelihood was attacked by Atozy by saying he's not someone you should be looking up to for any advice whatsoever, and cannot be trusted with financial advice because you don't know whether he's trying to enrich you or himself. Maybe I'm biased here because I don't think anyone should be looking up to any YouTubers as their sole source of advice or information, but to me this doesn't seem like an attack on his livelihood at all. It just seems like a word of caution to anyone that finds his channel and like takes it as the end-all be-all for financial advice or anything. It's just like a boilerplate, hey, you'd never really know someone's true intention, so just take it with a grain of salt. This doesn't seem like a malicious attempt by Atozy to fucking burn down BitBoy's empire. The article then makes a great point by highlighting a contradiction between what BitBoy's lawsuit says versus what he presents online. BitBoy's business model relies on his reputation and his status as an influencer. Side note, influencer is still to date the cringiest term ever made. That shit is vomit-inducing. That is such a yucky word. I.e., a well-known online personality who influences others' decisions, such as to buy or sell cryptocurrency as investments. The complaint reads, introducing as fact that he is an industry-leading source of reliable commentary with respect to investments in cryptocurrency. Further, the lawsuit asks, can there be a more damaging assertion for someone like BitBoy Crypto who engages in the business of providing advice and commentary on cryptocurrency investments? Basically summarizing that the lawsuit portrays BitBoy Crypto as like an actual leading authority in the field of crypto investments and advice. However, it's a different song and dance when it comes to his online presence and what he himself identifies as. But on BitBoy's YouTube channel, he says his content is for general information purposes only, and cautions, please be advised that I am not a professional advisor in business areas involving finance, cryptocurrency, taxation, securities and commodity trading, or the practice of law. Nothing written or discussed is intended to be construed or relied upon as investment, financial, legal, regulatory, accounting, tax, or similar advice, nor should it be. You can see a big disconnect here. He's living a double life, a Jekyll and Hyde situation. In the lawsuit, BitBoy's described as like a leading expert in cryptocurrency advice and investment opportunities and shit like that. Fucking Giga Chad crypto god. So to say otherwise is blasphemous. You can't use the Lord's name in vain here, so it's super damaging to claim that he's not the, preeminent expert on crypto. But then you go to his YouTube channel and he's no longer this Sigma male. Now he's all shy. Oh, well, I guess I'm just making crypto content for general information purposes only. I am not an expert, so don't take my advice as the end-all be-all for crypto investment advice or information. So which is it? Is he a turbo barbarian, industry-leading authority on crypto news and investment advice, like the lawsuit claims? Or is he just another fucking crypto bro clickbait douchebag YouTuber? Even aside from the very different tone on what BitBoy's role actually is, whether he's a leading expert or not, it still is a completely baseless lawsuit because he has no leg to stand on. In the article, it even mentions that Armstrong has openly talked about some of the failures he's endorsed. Armstrong's lawsuit says the allegation is without any factual support. However, a CNBC story last week reported that Armstrong made over $100,000 a month promoting cryptocurrencies, including $30,000 alone for the failed DistX cryptocurrency. That's a practice he says he now regrets because it led to some painful losses for his own viewers, CNBC wrote. Armstrong also promoted other fly-by-night projects like Ethereum Yield, Cypherium, and MYX Network. When those projects failed, he deleted the videos from his channel. So what you're doing here is just highlighting even more so the awful shit you've done. Atozy made a general summation, like a history of the weird and sketchy, shady practices you've engaged in, which he's more than in his right to do, and you suing him to try and keep it under wraps and squeeze $75,000 out of him has shined an even brighter light on this kind of information. I would have never known that you've done these things. But since I and many others were laughing at you for this lawsuit, this information started to surface, which I imagine can't be great for business. The number one defense against defamation is the truth. And it's starting to look like that might be on Atozi's side here. Once again, I'm not here to toss around any allegations, you know, I'm not here pointing the finger, accusing you of anything, other than just being an entertaining, silly little goofy goober for this lawsuit. The article finishes with one more excerpt from the lawsuit saying that BitBoy's emotional state is fragile, and he now suffers from severe anxiety that he will be perceived as a felon, a fraud, and untrustworthy in business or in general. The suit goes on to say that BitBoy now has recurring bouts of depression about whether defendants' defamatory statements will harm Armstrong financially and socially, and whether he'll be able to recover his good reputation in business as a result. You know what loses people's faith in you faster than just a random YouTube video? You making an absolute fucking fool of yourself by lashing out with a frivolous lawsuit. How do you expect your community to trust you going forward, even setting aside all of the scamming accusations? After this lawsuit, how do your viewers perceive you? Oh fuck, I can't speak out against this guy. He's ruling with an iron fist. I don't want to say anything less than tasteful. It might flare up his goddamn PTSD from being called a dirtbag on YouTube and he'll sue me. Shit. Oh man, BitBoy's really off the hinges now. Like, you lose faith and trust in your community because of this lawsuit, not because of his video. The people that watched Atozi's video aren't watching you, BitBoy. The people watching you are either geriatric or too fucking stupid to even find Atozi's channel in the first place. So you weren't losing money. You weren't suffering damages financially. Which is why you're not claiming like actual damages or losses, because it's fucking crypto and you can't prove it. So you're just claiming emotional distress, saying that you need 75 grand to wipe your tears with in order to feel better about one guy calling you a dirtbag. It's absolutely pathetic, and it's a super see-through attempt to try and strong-arm someone who's probably unfamiliar with the law and try and scare them. It's sickening. It's just a blatant attempt to try and bully a guy who called you out on YouTube. It's fucking sad. Trying to state things like anxiety and depression from what? Him just talking about you? Like mentioning your history and giving his opinion on your practices? It makes no sense, and I think it's very wrong. And now you look real stupid. Like you just seem like a completely insecure, untrustworthy asshole. And that has nothing to do with any of your crypto shit. I don't know anything about that, aside from what I just read in this article. So again, I'm not calling you a scammer. Don't even try and throw the word defame around here, BitBoy, when you watch this. I'm just talking about you as a person, your character. It's trash. This is dumb. And I can't stand it when people like BitBoy do this kind of shit, where they try and sue someone over absolute nonsense. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit, because it happens every now and then, and it always gets me a little fired up. So I wanted to at least bring it up. That's about it. See ya. Every child's worst nightmare just came true. This is more traumatizing for kids than if their parents divorce. Roblox just made a drastic change. They replaced the iconic oof sound. And even if you've never played Roblox, I'm certain you're familiar with that sound because it's been used in everything, everywhere for like the last 6 or 7 years now. It's become more popular than the happy birthday song. This is a legitimate tragedy. It's been 3 days since Doomsday, and it doesn't seem like they're going to be overturning this decision. This is pure lunacy. They've replaced it with a truly awful sound effect. It doesn't even come close to the original oof, and it's terrible, you know? You hate to see this happen. If you step outside every day around 3 p.m. when school gets out, you can hear the distant cries of children everywhere as they're mourning the loss of the great oof sound effect, as they punch the air, tears in their eyes, and just wonder where it all went wrong. I'll go ahead and show you a video that compares the old oof sound effect to the new one, and you can see just how horrible it is in comparison. It hurts my ears, honestly. It sounds like Eric Cartman getting punched in the stomach and being winded. It's just, they didn't even come close to capturing the same feel as the original oof sound. So now you're probably wondering, well, why did evil win today? Why did the Lord take oof from us? And Roblox has an official statement on it, which I'll show you now. This is their tweet regarding this stance. Related to sounds, due to a licensing issue, we have removed the oof sound from Roblox and have created a replacement default sound which launches today. We plan to expand our avatar shop with a whole range of both old and new sounds in the future. More to come on this. This is not cause for celebration. Just because you're adding like an avatar shop with new sounds, old and new, who gives a fuck? You got rid of what makes Roblox special. Now, I'm not really a Roblox player, I never was. The only Roblox gaming I've ever done is for the sake of streaming during Squid Game. Like, I just play Roblox Squid Game because that was pretty enjoyable, and that's where I met, like, the internet's most fearsome fiend, Jim Wool. And, I mean, it was a good time, like, I enjoyed it, but Roblox was never really for me. But even I had an appreciation for that oof sound. It's the only reason people played Roblox. Without it, the game is kind of dead. You know, there's not a whole lot to do now that you can't hear oof a million fucking times every couple of seconds. Of course, I'm exaggerating, but I mean, it was a big part of the game's identity. It's the main thing from Roblox that transcended the game. Like I said, it was used in everything from YouTube videos to other games and all kinds of different pieces of media. So it actually is kind of surprising that they let it go instead of fought for it. Now, the reason the licensing was an issue is because that sound, the oof sound, is actually lifted from another game called Messiah. It's not a Roblox original, it was something they took from Messiah and put in their game, so they never really owned it in the first place. And actually, in 2020, Roblox started charging creators $1 just to include the oof sound effect in the games they create for Roblox. And this was just because of an ongoing dispute with the actual noise creator, Tommy Tallarico. He wasn't super pleased that Roblox had included the noise, and I guess this was their way of making it better by charging $1 every time it was used. And I suppose that arrangement worked for a little while until this week they just said, fuck it, we're done with it. Here's a new sound that we created by one of our interns getting slapped in the face. It's not a great replacement, though I suppose the community will probably have a way of replacing it themselves if they don't already. I've seen a couple videos of people giving tutorials on how to bring it back, but as an official capacity, I guess it's dead and buried now. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because I'm not a big Roblox guy, never have been. I never dabbled in the in-game Roblox stock market for kids, nor did I invest in the real-world Roblox stock market for idiots. I just thought it was an interesting topic, and even if you don't like Roblox, you know that oof sound, and now it's gone. God rest its soul. That's about it. See ya. I know when you all look at me, you see an emotionless alpha sigma male hybrid fusion, just a 5'6" slab of masculine meat. But I'm more than just an athletic specimen of raw testosterone. I'm a human being, and it's so easy to forget that on the internet. Across the cyberspace from behind the computer screen sits a man, who was once a boy, but over the course of many years became a man. Me. And I sit here in my throne of swamp ass, and just like every Facebook status for every teenage girl during the early 2000s, I live, I laugh, I love. And today I just want to show you a different side of me. The happy side. I'm obviously just messing around here, but I genuinely am very appreciative of what's been going on with the channel recently. We hit 11 million subscribers a few days ago, right before my birthday, and what an incredible gift that was. So I just wanted to give a big thank you for the incredible fucking support recently. It's been mind-blowing. I don't usually make videos about like milestone numbers. Occasionally I do, but it's never been the focal point of why I make content. It's not for the bigger number, better person mentality or anything like that. But it's hard not to recognize what these numbers actually mean. It's 11 million people that like the shit that I post. Things that I make for fun, people also have fun watching. And that just means the world to me. And I've said this before, but I just want to say it again. A genuine, heartfelt thank you to every single one of you who watches all this. So I just wanted to give a big thank you and show you myself being vulnerable. A lobster removing its hard outer shell. This is the soft insides of Charles. I know it's a cliche, but this is something I never would have imagined for myself. I came to this website right after the Falador massacre in RuneScape. God rest all of the poor souls that lost their lives in that battle, and I've been here ever since. I was 11 or 12 years old at the time in 2006, and I could have never, ever possibly pictured this happening, because back then, YouTubers weren't even a thing. So this was never even a thought in even my most outlandish of dreams. I'm 28 years old now, so I'm getting up there in years and my bones are turning to dust, but I couldn't be happier with all of this. I am extremely lucky to be in the position that I'm in, and it's entirely thanks to all of you. When I was growing up, I was convinced I'd be playing in the NBA when I was an adult, and God knows how close I was there. I was absolutely knocking on the door on that one. But you know what? I'd choose what I do right now over playing in the NBA every time. I truly mean it. Thank you to each and every one of you. And now I think there's one very important thing that I should address. I want to clear the air on something. My thumbnails. I see a lot of people mention the stretched thumbnails. It seems a lot of people think I do this on purpose as some sort of silly haha comedic thumbnail, but I don't. I don't put like any thought into thumbnails. A plant has more thoughts during photosynthesis than I do during thumbnail creation. I've said this for over a decade now, but I'll say it again. The majority of my content thumbnails are random, auto-generated thumbnails. When they're stretched, it's because I had to step in and do it myself. Because what happens is, sometimes there's black bars on the side of the thumbnail, and that bothers me. I don't really like when a thumbnail doesn't take up the full space, so what I'll do is I'll then take a random moment in the video, put it into Sony Vegas. Yes, I'm one of the last 3 people on this planet that still use that software, like a fucking Neanderthal. I'm pretty sure I'm like the only thing keeping that entire fucking operation afloat by this point. I've been paying for that for like 8 years now, and allegedly may have pirated it when I was a kid, so I've just become super used to it and stick with it. So when I take that picture into Sony Vegas, I'll stretch it so it fills up the entire space. And since I have my Sony Vegas set to not maintaining aspect ratio by default, when I stretch it, the entire image stretches. So it doesn't keep the same aspect ratio, which leads to all the distortion. And I just let it ride. When I do remember to flick the aspect ratio back on to maintain it, you'd have no idea that I made it fill the space. But I don't always remember to, and I just say, fuck it, we'll do it live, and post it with it stretched. Because it doesn't personally bother me when the thumbnails are stretched, but it seems like it does for other people, or it gives them the misconception that I'm doing it as like a joke, when in reality, the truth is much more pathetic than the fiction. I'm doing it out of technical incompetence and laziness. I know a lot of the thumbnails look like the Super Mario 64 start screen where you can stretch his face all around and shit, and I just never bothered to take the extra 5 minutes to fix it, so that's why a lot of the thumbnails are stretched. It's not done on purpose as a joke or anything. So now with that out of the way, I want to go back to putting on my smile and cheesing and saying genuinely thank you to all of you so much for watching and being so supportive and sweet. It means the world to me, and I can't wait to show you more of the wild shit that we've been cooking up. So yeah, really that's about it. See ya. I put some lights in these shelves over here and they look pretty bright on camera. It looks like a flashbang went off behind me. That's what I imagine it looks like when an angel comes down from heaven. It's like a sterilization chamber in a laboratory, my god. But anyway, today I wanted to do a little check-in on our good friend, the Russian Popeye, aka Bazooka Arms, aka the Saint of Synthol, or, as I like to call him, the Petroleum Jelly Juggernaut. I'm talking about Critikal. Critikal is a man who's been in the public eye for about 2-3 years now, because he injects petroleum jelly into his biceps, and he gave himself these SpongeBob anchor arm looking things. And he's not the only one in the world to do this. It's called synthol, and what they do is they inject it into whatever muscles they want to bubble up and look like a badly drawn anime character. And it's just a bunch of oil in a syringe. They inject it and it blocks blood flow and it like inflates the muscle like a balloon. And it's extremely dangerous. A lot of people have died from it, and Critil's no exception. In fact, 2 years ago, he had to undergo life-saving surgery in order to drain his biceps because they were killing him. And I wanted to do a little check-in because I remembered reading about that, and I wanted to see where he was today. And would you believe it? He's back to using fucking synthol and petroleum jelly to pop up his muscles for the sake of TikTok clout. It just seems like TikTok likes are more addicting than heroin and worth losing your life over. Critikal is once again risking his life for the sake of his goofy fucking biceps because of the attention they garner online from people laughing at him. He has made his entire career online being laughed at. Most of you may remember Critikal from the slapping tournament from a while back, where he went up against Vasily Kamatsky and got absolutely blasted and banished to the Shadow Realm. You also might recognize him from his lackluster MMA debut, where he fought someone named The Old Man twice and lost both times in a pretty humiliating fashion. He's also had numerous other videos made about him and why he continues to inject. He does it because he likes it. He likes his biceps being that way. It's his entire personality. There's more jelly in this man's body than there is in a fruit gusher, and he won't stop, it seems, even after having to undergo multiple life-saving surgical procedures in order to stabilize him. He is still continuing to use to this day. In fact, he posted on TikTok just 4 hours ago. I'm gonna have to not play the original audio here because of DMCA, so just a heads up, I might just put like 2019 guy instrumental on it or something. Yeah, it's not only his biceps that have undergone enhancements, and I'm using that word really generously, but he's also begun having plastic surgery on his face, so he's been getting like facial injections that he's showing off online now. But he has fully gone back to injecting into his biceps, and they seem to be just as big, if not even a little bigger than they used to. The move that he's doing right there, that little boot scootin' boogie, it's syncing up nicely to the 2019 Guy song, so I actually think this is an improvement to the original video. But yeah, so as you can see, he's fully back in the swing of injecting his arms with synthol, petroleum jelly, whatever, for TikTok views. And Instagram views, of course. His Instagram is a lot of just like making out with girls, or like having a girl on top of him as he squeezes her ass or something to prove that he has sex. I don't really get it, but yeah. His arms once again look like Ed, Edd n Eddy when they put a jawbreaker in their mouth. And it's kind of sad, because he almost died from this. His life was saved, and he's just going right back to what almost killed him. Online branding is he calls himself Bazooka Hands. Like his TikTok is Bazooka Hands. But his hands are normal sized, it's his biceps, so why not bazooka biceps? Or even just bazooka arms? Why hands? His hands are the only thing on his body that don't seem modified at the moment. So I just feel like maybe there was like a language barrier there or something, but it doesn't really work. The name doesn't match what you get. When I hear bazooka hands, I'm expecting like fucking lunchbox sized bear claws, not normal boy hands plus Popeye arms, which is why people call him Russian Popeye, because it looks like Popeye after he gets his spinach. So I don't know why he settled on Bazooka Hands for his online handles. I just think that was a bit of a misstep. But I'm not his PR agent, you know. I'm not here to really, you know, nitpick it so much, but just a little confusion there. As for all of the facial modifications he's undergone, I don't exactly know when that happened, because it kind of just came out of nowhere when following his Instagram. So I guess at some point he decided that the biceps weren't enough. He wants to continue to mod his whole body. And I don't know how he's doing the facial stuff, if that's under the supervision of a professional plastic surgeon, or if he's, again, just taking matters into his own hands and using old trusty petroleum jelly. I hope not, because that'd be awful, like even more awful to inject petroleum jelly directly into your fucking face, but who knows? He has a history of abusing these kind of substances, and it's just honestly sad to see him get right back on the saddle and put his life in jeopardy just for the sake of more internet attention. It's a real shame. And I think this is like an actual case of a mental illness, being addicted either to the attention or to like the appearance of the big biceps. Even though they're literally killing him, he doesn't care, it seems. Which is odd, because when they interviewed him when getting his life-saving surgery, it seemed like there was a level of self-awareness where he was like, yeah, it's pretty stupid to start doing this when I was 20. I really hope, you know, all the surgeries go well and this and that. And then, you know, fast forward not even 2 full years later, and he's right back to doing the same thing. So it's just unfortunate. Just in a lot of his TikToks that made me feel even worse for him is he treats himself like he's a circus freak performer, where he'll go towards the camera and like jiggle his like biceps around in order to try and make it like a shock thing, I believe, because they look like diseased. Like the biceps, they look like they're about to fall off at any moment. It looks like he's smuggling rocks under his arm. It just doesn't look normal, and I'm sure he knows that, which is why he takes it right to the camera and gets like all up in close on like all of the dead skin and all of that. I don't know. It's just really upsetting because, like I said, I remember reading when he had his arm drained, and I would have assumed he'd turn his life around from there, getting a new lease on life, a second chance. But instead, all he did was go back to the exact same routine and the exact same set of circumstances that landed him in a life-risking situation to begin with. So yeah, I just want to do a little checkup here. Unfortunately, not exactly a happy ending to it, but hopefully his arms will get drained again and he'll survive and finally learn his lesson. Who knows? But anyway, that's about it. See ya. It's 7 a.m. and I just have an insatiable appetite for a healthy, balanced breakfast of shitting on the world's most prolific television scam artist, Dr. Oz. I'm sure you've heard of Dr. Oz, maybe even watched some clips and laughed at him, but you know who's not laughing? Your mom and your grandma, who's buying all the dog shit that he keeps peddling. This guy is like the television version of those tech support scammers that take advantage of old people. It's so fucking gross, but what's crazy is he's an actual real surgeon, and I guess a pretty well-respected one at that. But I guess when he's outside of a hospital setting, he just gets hit by like a stupid beam and just becomes like a mindless drone that promotes anything that pays him. His television show is nothing but bad advice, outright lies, and selling products that don't work. You're better off getting your health advice from your local crackhead. At least he'll be more honest than Dr. Oz. You can really find endless examples of Dr. Oz lying about shit on his show in order to promote some new fat buster or magic cure to something. The main thing he always targets is fat busters, metabolism boosters, and just general magic pills. He's always going on about pills. This man promotes more pills than a fucking pharmacy. And it's the most nonsensical garbage you've ever heard of. Ah, this is goat urine concentrate. It's wonderful and will instantly cure any muscle aches in the body as well as fighting that stubborn belly fat. And it's shameless. Let me go ahead and show you one of his fat-busting gadgets that he promoted one time called the Fat Magnet.
A difficult thing to do, so to help you out, we've got some gadgets that are going to help you stiff off a little bit of that fat. The first is a gadget that actually helps you cut the fat quite literally. Let's see if it really works. What's this called?
Well, the name says it all. This is the Fat Magnet. And what this actually does is it skims the fat off from stews and chilies and different types of gravies. What you do is you just freeze this in the freezer for 2.5 hours, and then you glide it on top. And what this does is it gets rid of all of that grease.
Can you all see that?
So it solidifies it, and then you can use a scraper to actually get rid of it. So it's...
If I have to explain to you why this doesn't work, then you're already too far gone. This is one of the most blatantly obvious scams I've ever seen promoted on a show. A fat magnet. There is no basis in science or anything with this one. And the demonstration they give here is, oh, you just run it on top of the food here, and look at all the grease it picked up. And it's just some fucking grease sitting on top of there. No shit, you just put it inside of a fucking greasy stew. Like, you could get the same effect if you put a paper towel in there. But what gets me is the audience going, ooh, whoa. Like, if their mind just got blown, like they've never seen fucking grease on the surface of something. This doesn't suck up fat or anything. There's plenty of videos, including news agencies, that were just debunking Dr. Oz because it got so bad at one point, going over like how the fat magnet doesn't work even slightly. It is literally a fucking butt plug that can just touch grease and that's it. It's not some magic wizard grease wand that can somehow vaporize the fat and solidify it from the pan here. And it doesn't even try in their own demonstration. Dr. Oz doesn't challenge it or explain it or anything because it's not real. He was paid to shill it, and god damn it, he will. This man will literally sell anything. Now, from what I remember, most of it's not harmful to your health. I mean, I guess if you tried to take every single pill he's promoted, you'd probably explode, like something right out of The Boys. But, like, the actual individual stuff he peddles isn't, like, detrimental to your health. It's just useless and a waste of money. It'll just be some garbage like, You know, every afternoon around 3 p.m., if you gargle pickled chicken foot juice, it'll be great for your tonsils. Or if you go on my website right now and buy this magic bean pill, it'll give you bigger muscles and tone up that stubborn arm fat. Just nonsense. It's just absolute nonsense. And from most of the medical community, they call him a quack because of his show, even though he was an actual real surgeon and a pretty successful one at that. But this guy has become so corrupted, there is nothing he won't promote to his audience. I could probably pay him $50 and he would go on his show and claim that my pocket trumpet is actually a fat blasting apparatus, and then, you know, start talking about how if you just listen to me playing the pocket trumpet for 15 minutes a day, your body fat will just start to melt right off your bones thanks to the frequencies of the notes I'm playing. Just garbage. And he will do it with a smile on his face.
If you've got a medical problem you can't solve, you may find the answer in the next few minutes. Start, and this is the area of energy medicine. Reiki, and you're a Reiki master. My wife Lisa's a Reiki master. So when the kids get sick, when I'm out of sorts, she actually comes by. I can't even tell when she's treating me. Sometimes she secretly treats me. She thinks I'm in a bad mood, and I see hands moving around, but I actually feel the heat.
He's not only a dog shit salesman, he also has no problem selling pseudoscience. So in this segment, he's talking about energy medicine and Reiki therapy, where he brings on a Reiki master and talks about how if, you know, modern medicine can't solve it, maybe it's because it's not spiritually getting after you here with the energy therapy from Reiki. So he even tells this anecdotal story about his wife being a Reiki master. When the kids are sick or, you know, he's in a bad mood, she'll start waving her hands around and treating them, making her sound like the fucking Avatar here, just like blood bending in order to heal the family. It's outrageous. Oh, you know, actually my wife is a midichlorian expert. She's able to deduce the amount of midichlorians in the bloodstream and decide whether or not we're worthy to become a Jedi. Yeah, like, this is all a bunch of fucking nonsense, but he keeps using words like therapy, healing, treatment when talking about Reiki here, which obviously convinces the older viewers that it must be real because it's coming from a fucking doctor. Like that's so wrong. Like, there is a reason why the medical community hates Dr. Oz so much, and it's for shit like this. Not just the selling of pills that don't work and all of that, but also the promotion of alternative medicine that isn't legitimate. This is supposed to be a medical show based in science, evidence, fucking facts, but instead we have an entire Reiki section here.
Reiki is a balancing practice. And so rather than addressing the headache or whatever else is the problem, what it does is it influences the person's overall system toward balance. And then as her system becomes more balanced, symptoms tend to fall away. Then over time, for example, if you get headaches, you know, you may find that you get them less frequently.
Do you feel anything, Dalita?
Oh, yes, my headache's going away.
Your headache's going away?
Yes.
And do you feel any heat?
Yes.
Because those are usually what I feel.
Oh my god, it's a miracle. She squeezed the headache right out of her skull there. She was able to touch the pain away. Fuck. Magnificent! I'll have to book a Reiki therapy session ASAP. It's so fucking stupid. I don't know what compelled me to talk about Dr. Oz today. I just started thinking about it and decided to jump down the rabbit hole again, because it's been a little while since I checked in on Dr. Oz. I don't think he even has his show anymore. I'm not positive, and I don't feel like really looking into it so much at the moment. But this went on for years. He was able to convince older viewers for a long time on things that don't exist and aren't legitimately based in anything real. And I think that's pretty wrong. I think that's pretty sad. I do remember that Dr. Oz is trying to get into politics. I think he's actually running for Senate or something at the moment. Hopefully that doesn't pan out. That would be fucking awful and miserable. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about some of these scams here a little bit, and that's really about it. So yeah. It's been said for years that the happiest moments of people's lives are their first kiss, their wedding day, birth of their first child, and the day they move into a house. And all of that may have been true 200 years ago when we were still a fucking primitive cringe species when we are still traversing the Oregon Trail, debating whether or not to ford a river and trying not to die of cholera. But it's not the 1800s anymore, pussy. It's time we update that list. What is the happiest moment of a person's life? The day that Godslap came out. Which is today. For about 2.5 years now, we've been hard in the lab like Professor Utonium trying to create the perfect comic book series. And we finally did. For anyone that doesn't remember, this is a series that's written by myself, Jackson, Danny, Matt, and Stephanie. Stephanie is Matt's sister, and she is a professional comic book writer. She's been writing for years. She's written for DC as well as many others, and we've been working on this for quite a while now. Godslap is a never-ending roller coaster of action and adventure. It's so powerful it'll replace the blood in your body with pure diesel. And the action's so intense it's going to trigger your own personal fight-or-flight response just from reading it. And yeah, this bad boy's out right now at godslapbook.com. I'll put a link in the description. This is issue 1, and it's 48 pages that'll change your life forever. And it's scientifically proven to make you more attractive when you finish reading it. The artist behind Godslap is a man named Ricardo Jamie, and he's probably the most talented artist on the planet. You can flip to any page in here, and it's just like an actual fucking masterpiece. I'll put a link to his Instagram in the description so you can see more of his work. I don't want to spoil too many pages, but I do at least want to show you the style. We went with black, white, and blood. We wanted to try and make a blend of manga meets western to a certain level, and we just thought this looked really cool. So everything in Godslap is black and white except for the blood. That's fully colored. And it sounds kind of edgy, and it kind of is, but the shit absolutely slaps. I couldn't be happier with how issue 1 came out. Ricardo did absolutely amazing work. Just unbelievable stuff. Now, I want to address the elephant in the room. Last year, you might remember we actually ran the prologue for Godslap and put that up for sale. It was just the first 15 pages as a teaser to show you what we've been working on over the last year. We had planned on releasing issue 1 later last year, however, with how absolutely awful the shipping went with the prologue, we decided to push everything back like 6 months and spend all of that time refining the shipping process so that we would never have those problems again. So we learned a lot from the prologue run, and I can't apologize profusely enough. Some people didn't get their comics for 3 months. Some didn't get them at all because of how badly the shipping was handled with the fulfillment center we initially used, as well as just the process we went about it. So we changed everything, top to bottom. We spent many, many months making sure that shipping would go off without any problems whatsoever, and I think I can confidently say we will not have issues like that with issue 1 now. It's all been fixed, and we are also offering free shipping domestically. So if you get a Godslap comic in America, the shipping is free. We can't offer that for international, unfortunately, because international is an absolute disaster when it comes to shipping. That can cost like $20 in some cases, and I just want to hit you with the cold water and give you the truth right now. International shipping for a physical copy of Godslap is expensive, unfortunately. And there's not a whole lot we can do to get that down, despite our best efforts. However, we are offering a digital edition of Godslap, where it's not a physical copy, you just download it digitally, and that's $5. It goes right to your account, and you can read it on your computer. And that's probably the best option for anyone that's interested in Godslap internationally. You save a lot of money, and you still get to achieve enlightenment through reading Godslap. Now, we're not fucking troglodytes. We know that offering a digital edition of Godslap is going to lead to piracy. We're not the dumbest assholes on the planet. We obviously know that's going to happen with offering a digital download. And that's fine, you know? If you're interested in Godslap and can't afford it, well, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And who knows? Maybe there's some people that helped work on Godslap that may or may not have dabbled in piracy at some point in their life. Not pointing any fingers, not confessing anything, but, you know, maybe there was someone there that used to download some Adobe products sometimes. It's possible, not saying it happened, but, you know, maybe. What I'm saying is, we know that's going to happen, but we think it's still important to offer the digital download as a really cheap alternative and a really convenient one where you don't have to wait for shipping, or if you're international, you don't have to pay like a crazy price for the shipping. Another thing I'd like to mention is we're not making the same mistake we made with the prologue, where it was pre-ordering and then printing it. We have all of it in stock, so when you place an order, it will start the shipping process because we have inventory. So Godslap issue 1 comes in 3 different covers. This is the standard cover. This is from Ricardo Jamie. This cover will always be restocked. It's unlimited. You can get as many of these as you want. And then it has 2 variant covers. So the first one right here comes from an artist named Vampire Tranel. I'll put a link to his work in the description. This is the first variant cover, and then this comes from Vincenzo Riccardi, another extremely talented artist that I'll put a link to in the description. These are the two variant covers for issue 1, and each of these will only ever have 6,000 copies ever. So there's 6,000 of this, 6,000 of this, and that's all there'll ever be. So those are also up for sale as well. We also thought it'd be fun to offer posters for your favorite covers. So if you really like the standard cover from Ricardo, you can get a poster of it. Or if you really like the limited edition variants, like the Vincenzo Riccardi one, there's a poster. Or the extremely talented Vampire Tranel cover, there's a poster for that as well. So there's just a lot that we're offering. So it's Big Godslap Day, and I want to make another huge announcement about Godslap. I talked about having an animation done for it, and that's completed. I'm going to be posting that animation tonight at 7 p.m. EST, so 5 hours after this video goes up. It's the first 15-ish pages of Godslap adapted into an anime-style animation. And it's done by the same studio behind the Skynut music video from a couple years ago. We commissioned them again to do this because we thought it would be extremely fun, and the animation is amazing, and I can't wait to share that with all of you. So that's going up tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. This whole project has been about 2.5 years in the making, and I couldn't be happier with what we've produced here. Now, since we spent so much time ironing out the shipping and making sure it's perfect, we had a lot of time to keep working on Godslap, which means issue 2 is also done. It's just we're going to wait a little while for issue 2. We'll put that out in a couple of months. Let everyone have time to digest issue 1 here. But issue 2 is also on the horizon very shortly as well. So, big Godslap news. I'm super excited to finally get all of this out to you, and I hope you all enjoy it. We worked really hard on it, so yeah, I hope you enjoy Godslap. That's about it. See ya. Well, I finally found an anime that I'm comfortable calling the worst one I've seen so far, and I haven't even finished it yet. In fact, I've only watched one episode, and I immediately just need to talk about this and go over some of it with you all. And it's one I'm sure you've heard of. It's called X-Arm. It was a Crunchyroll original from last year, and it is, by no exaggeration, the worst animation I've ever seen in my life. I would have rather watched this story on a stack of note cards that someone was flipping through like a flip book. The animation would have been smoother there than in this show. It's like a stick figure pivot animation half the time, but not nearly as good. I swear to God, the General Auto Insurance animated commercials look better than this entire show. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know what team they hired to do this. The same visionaries behind Food Fight? It blows my mind how unpleasant this thing is to look at. I got so offended, I looked into the team a little bit because I couldn't imagine an actual team put together this disaster, this fucking catastrophe. And it turns out there was only one person on the entire staff that worked on this show that had ever had any history in anime. Everyone else, this was their first foray into the medium. The main guy behind X-Arm was a live-action director, who wasn't exactly a great live-action director to begin with, but they hired him because they thought it would be interesting to have someone with no animation background work on this for some reason. They thought that since the last movie he did was like a martial arts movie, they thought he'd be a good choice for like action in the animated medium, which he wasn't at all, clearly. But anyway, I'd like to go over the first episode here. An astute observer will notice that the main character's 3D, while the other characters are 2D, leading to this jarring disconnect immediately. Our main character is Akira, and just like a 62-year-old woman on Facebook, he doesn't like technology. He says his head spins and he feels like he's being sucked into it, which of course is foreshadowing, but it also just sounds straight out of Better Call Saul with Chuck, being worried about all the technology around him and shit. It's a really immediately goofy concept, made even sillier by the fact that, again, the main character is 3D interacting, I'm putting that word in quotes and using it real loosely, with a 2D world around him and 2D characters. So it just doesn't work, and it's already just yucky.
どうしよう助けてあげなくていいのかやったぜに無勢勝てるわけな
They can't even accidentally get something right in this show. The majority of the 2D components are just still images. It's basically like watching a Dr. Seuss book in a PowerPoint presentation. It's trash, but the 2D stuff isn't even like well made. Like there's no effort there. Like they have no excuse because this isn't even animated and still looks like trash. Because that girl looks like she's sitting on an invisible bar stool, and the 3 dudes around her also look like the most low-effort thing imaginable. They could have taken at least a little bit more than 6 minutes to make this, because it stays on screen for long enough to realize how awful it looks. So after a conversation with his brother, it's mentioned that he works on androids, and then he goes out into public and immediately witnesses a crime. These hooligans over here are tugging on a girl's arm, and they're talking about walking her home, and Akira has an internal conflict wondering if he should try and help her. Even though the odds are stacked against him and he's not much of a fighter, he knows he won't win here, but he wants to try his best to save that girl.
変わりたいと思ったならなそうアキラ行きまーすこれが俺の最後の記憶だ
He gets hit by a truck. Yeah, he just gets absolutely fucking walloped there. That truck had it out for him. That was sent by God himself. He had just started crossing the street, and the second he turns around, there's all of a sudden a truck just barreling down the road at him. I'm not far enough in the show to know if this was like a time travel assassination plan or something. I really have no clue. But what a wacky intro. And that's a pretty cliche thing. I've seen that exact plot device used in many anime as well as many shows in general. Like about to do a good deed, but then you get hit by a truck. In Yu Yu Hakusho, it was he saved someone's life by pushing them out of the way of a bus and then getting hit. In this case, they do it the worst I've ever seen. Fast forward 16 years post-truck blast, and we are now looking at an android and a police officer who are going through hell right now. And this android needs a hardware update or something. Like, there needs to be a patch to her aiming, because she doesn't hit a single shot. So what the fuck is the point of an android officer if they have the same level of accuracy as me shooting a gun with my eyes closed? But luckily she has martial arts to rely on. The edgier seat action just doesn't stop, but I wish it would, because it's disorienting and bad. This plays out almost exactly like a puppeteer with puppets making an action scene. It's so stiff and it's so clunky. It's like somehow this show has glitches in it. It's a goddamn anime that somehow has glitches and bugs. You'll see like a bunch of clipping and a lot of like janky like spaghettification effects occasionally during the action, because it feels like it was rendered using Unity version -0.1. Like, I don't know how you can even make a show that has bugs in it. It's not a fucking video game. They managed to secure the trunk, mission accomplished, and then we finally get Akira back, and we see what role he plays in this whole thing.
なんだこりゃあ、喋った喋りかけたのそっちだろてかあんた、一体誰なんだあなたこそ、一体誰なの
I need to give a special shout out to the lip syncing department here, or whoever worked on the faces in general. They are so unbelievably awful that I can't help but be impressed by the ineptitude. I have never seen faces this emotionless. And I'll show some other examples here. They only have 3 emotions. It's neutral, happy, and mad. And the way they express these is the positioning of the eyebrows, and that's it. There's 3 levels the eyebrows will end up at, and nothing else. And the lips only move up and down sometimes. It's so shockingly terrible. But anyway, Akira's back. He's now an X-Arm. He is what was in the trunk. He's an X-Arm unit now, which is a very sought-after piece of technology. I'll just fast forward through some of the filler here and fill you in that he can take control of Alma, the android, whenever he wants or whenever she invites him to, and it becomes a very useful tactic.
通常の武器では絶対に勝ち目はないからです。それが X アームです。
This is the main villain of episode 1, and he's out here looking like he just escaped a lobotomy. He's got his mouth wide open like he's gasping for air like SpongeBob when he entered Sandy Cheek's dome with no water. So he's an X-Arm user, and he's terrifying. He's able to, like, dematerialize his body, kind of like what Obito was able to do in Naruto, where he's able to have things, like, pass through him, but then he can make himself solid when he wants.
南さん
見つけただって臓器ってのはまだまだ人気商品なのよ綺麗にバラしてやる
This scene's a great example of what I mean when it comes to emotion. So if you look at her face right now, that's how they portray anger on every character. They make them look like a goddamn Voltorb from Pokemon. They just tilt the eyebrows down, and it's like, that's them being angry. Now, the bad guys defeated our heroes temporarily, and he's got his little wiggle finger going into our abdomen, talking about cutting out organs to sell. But luckily, the heroes are coming back and about to save the day. God, the fights feel so empty. It's like they're fighting in a sensory deprivation tank. There's no sound effects other than yeah, oh, yeah, oh, and that's it. Nothing else. Sometimes they have like impact sound effects, but there's no like backing track. There's no ambient noise or anything. It's just this uncomfortable series of groans and clunky moves.
あの子たちはどこだ？早く探さないと。いた。あなたですか？昔から機械が苦手なんだ。中に吸い込まれそうな感じで。やめろ、この。早く私の中に入って。
Pretty fucking epic scene here. So, Akira exists in this cyber dimension, the cyberspace, and he's able to control technology, so he, like, takes control of the ship and, like, moves it around ever so slightly. He jostles it. And then Alma gets defeated by the bad guy, and then she visits him in the cyber heaven and says that he needs to get inside of her, take control of her body to fight the bad guy, which he does, and then he beats the bad guy, and that's the end of the episode. Like, it's just not, it's not even worth showing you. It's just really fucking boring and bad. It's much worse than I expected. And what's the most insulting thing about it is there's 10 or 12 episodes. I think it's 12 actually. And that's a lot. Each one of them's 20 minutes. It's like shit. That's a lot of dog shit to watch. But I'll do it because I'm still on the quest to find the worst anime ever made, and right now this is looking like it could be a front runner. I still think Skelter Heaven is worse, like objectively, but at least Skelter Heaven is only a single movie that's like 17 minutes long. Each of these episodes is longer than that whole movie, and they're really fucking trash. So, yeah, anyway, that's episode 1 of X-Arm. That's about it. See ya.